much I freaking hate Mercury retrograde and all of this nonsense. Anyway, y'all missed the eyebrow conversation, and thank you for the super chats on the other one that, that ended. Anyway, how are you guys? I had to literally shut this phone off and switch phones. So hopefully it's not blurry. This one was not picking up the internet. I just have to say, from Verizon to T-Mobile, Verizon sucks. I'm just going to say. That's what I am going to say. So yeah, Sloan, way better part 2. Exactly. Yeah, it's Verizon phone, and then I'm taping on the T-Mobile phone. So T-Mobile, and this phone I bought outright, and the Verizon one is being financed, and that just tells you what kind of blah. Brazilian in the house. Brazilians are so beautiful. You Brazilians are beautiful people. So super cute. Super cute. Slightly better. No, it's got to be better. Period. Wait, T-Mobile for us. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's see. Can you show the eyes and the Instagram? What eyes? What? I can show you her Instagram. Yeah, this phone just jammed like some kind of little fucker phone. See, now it's going back on. Now it's going back on over here. Okay. I'm going to show you, anybody else watching Breaking Bad for the 3rd time, binge watching it? I am. Okay, yeah. Don't admit it. I mean, admit it, whatever. Yeah, so let me look over here. Wait, what were you going to ask me? Oh, yeah, for Jenny Rose. Little Jenny Rose. Jenny Rose, where is she? There you go. Brows by Jenny Rose. Hers is like this. Oh, Jesus. Did you see that? It's just doing whatever the fucking hell it wants. There. Brows by Jenny Rose. And then my initial eyes were... This is my initial... Okay, nothing. Like no pencil. There's my eyes at the top. And then that's the first thing 6 weeks ago. And then we just did this, and this will fade too. So she hasn't posted the pictures, but you can see that's in one session, and it's beautiful. I love it because it's going to last me a year, and I don't have to pencil them in, and then it'll go down. What did I miss? Cooking and listening. You missed my eyebrows, Jana. I just ombra'd them again. See? What you cooking, Jana? I'm hungry, but I'm trying not to eat. That's all. I'm trying not to eat. Anyway, I bought, oh, I can't even. So what are you eating, Jana? Just tell me what you're eating so I can come eat something. Barbara Jean, I got your beautiful bracelets and the tea from, oh my God. Barbara Jean sent me bracelets and Rascal Pants bracelets, right? I'm making your fave salmon. I had salmon for dinner, but I'm only eating 1 meal a day, and I hate it. The rest of the, oh, baby carrots. I could eat baby carrots. I could be down for the baby carrots. So buffalo burgers with tater tots. Well, Deb, I'm at your house. I'm at your house. Another Jana there. I just want to know what y'all are eating, because really in my old age, I'm just going to become a big fat fatty. As Freddie Mercury said it. Remember, bicycle song? Anyway, I'm going to become that chick, because that's just what I'm going to be becoming. I'm just going to be that chick. Just the chick. Had chicken Caesar salad. Delicious. Yeah, pizza in Atlanta. Shirley Temple. Don't even know what that is. Sounds like a drink. Yes. Well, you know what? Italian. Oh, I'm going to be at your house. You know what, Jana? Try powder ombre brows. This is like a tattoo. And it looks redder because she just fucking tattooed my face, right? However, it lasts about a year, and it does not go down as deep as microblading, because microblading cuts into the skin. Anyway, she does little tattoos over, and then it'll wear down. Yeah, no, my son, I don't talk. I'm not psychic anymore. I'm not reading. I'm not backed up. People keep going, are you backed up? You're backed up. I'm like, listen, people, I don't do that. I don't wait. I do not book like that. I book when I feel like it only. I do not book a year in advance. I do not do that shit. Nobody's in my waiting line because I don't answer my emails. So I'm just letting everybody know that. I'll answer. I mean, I'll just put a notice up here when I'm working, and that's what I'll do. But okay, fries and yeah, as needed. I work just to make the money to pay the bills, and then I'm not working except doing this and other projects. Oh, Keith, yes, is Keith Richards and Brad Pitt's birthday. Keithy, come on over. Nobody knows what poutine is. Like they're just like, what is that? It's like French fries and gravy. You people who are uneducated in what is it? What language is that? Oh, hi Jackie. How are you? How are you? Brad Pitt has a little eggplant. I know. I can't. Jackie, look. I ombre'd my brows. I can't put makeup from here up. So this is like my real skin up here, and then this is my makeup. You can see. Look, you guys, look at the lines. Look, those worry lines. I don't even fucking care about that. It's just my ass that bugs me. I don't care what my face looks like. I can't look at eggplants the same way. Wait, with cheese curbs for... yeah, I did the ombre. Anyway, that was today. They'll fade down a bit. They will fade down and they won't look as red. They'll go more, they were perfect color, and then she fills them in. So you do it twice in 6 weeks. Yeah, I was born, wait, poutine fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Okay, well, somebody, if I ate at your house, I really couldn't get rid of that. There, the UK. You see faces in the blankets. Nobody's been in the blankets, okay? Nobody's been in the blankets. Okay, look. Here's the eyebrows before. Look, Jackie. This is my eyebrows with no line, no, you know, look. No lines on them. Like, that's just ridiculous. And then there's the first thing she did 6 weeks ago, and then she did this. So I'm giving a shout out to Jenny, Brows by Jenny Rose. You can find her on Instagram. She's in Los Angeles, soon to be moving to Culver City, or Century City. Not Culver, Century. Maybe she said Century City. Anyway, she's in downtown LA right now. So you can probably get in and book her, maybe. I don't know. But... so yeah, this is just light needling, and it's no cutting. Yeah, it's no cutting because I don't want to do the microblading. I mean, if you're going to cut shit, like cut it and pull it, but not on my eyebrows. Like, no, I can't. Wait, what in the blanket with the eyes closed? Okay, I'm sure there is somebody in the blanket, but it is not me. She picks the color that you do. Mine's kind of like this color of my hair. It'll fade into this color. It was this color. She puts more warmth in it so it doesn't look so Cookie Monster in the blanket. That would be Lila. John Lennon in the blanket? Wow. Oh, disco fries. There you go. Disco fries. Yeah, I haven't done Tawny Katan. I mean, I care, but I just haven't done it yet. And I don't believe anything they're saying around that either, except I will tell you, she's a Leo, so Leos are getting fucked with. Leo risings, Leo moons, and Leos, in my opinion. Face is crying. Well, I'm fucking crying. Anyway, okay, look, you got to get your lip pierced. Yeah, I got to do it not in the retrograde. Not retrograde, because Yoko was a commie. I'm quite sure she was. I used to do my blading. Yeah, I just didn't want to do that because, yeah, I didn't want to do that, okay? Yeah. I just didn't want to do that. I was afraid of cutting because it goes down 2 more layers. So this is just like a pen. Like, think of an artist that does stippling when they're drawing. This is like stippling on the face. I mean, I had a face tattoo years ago. Y'all are going to go like, you did? Yeah, the fuck I did. I had a face tattoo. I had a big dot put on the side of my face here. I think I did. I know I did. And it lasted 7 years. But back then... they didn't have the same colors. No one cares, I realize, but I'm just telling you what I did today. Isn't Yoko still alive or did she die? I have no idea. I remember seeing her in the 80s. That's what I remember. I remember seeing her in the 80s. Wait, let me show you. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see my face tattoo, right? You can't really see it, but it's, no, that's too, there. You can see it with Keithy right by my eye. I put a dot on the, no, that's Keithy, my cute Keithy. Look, see the dot right there? I actually had that tattooed onto my face, but it went away. Yeah, I know. Look at Keithy. Look at happy Keithy with his happy little face. So cute. So cute. Really, really, really cute. Super cute. I know. Very, very cute. So cute. Yeah, he was so cute. I love that kid. Anyway, I have an update on him. And I'm sorry I'm like all over the place right now, but you'll forgive me. Or you won't. You might. Okay. Yeah, you might or you might not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, so here's my, I know he was such a happy baby. And believe me, he was born into chaos. And that kid was his birth was stressful. His death was fucking stressful. Yeah, I was just describing the day that, because it's coming up, it's coming up I know Doodleberry looks like me, but you could never tell him that. Neither one of my boys wanted to ever look like me. They wanted to look like their dad. Like, they so didn't want to look like me. Like, they were like, you need ombre brows. I wasn't going to do it. Somebody asked me the price, and it's like $500, which is a fucking lot. But if you do your eyebrows every month, and I had to bleach my eyebrows, pencil them in darker, ridiculous. This way it just stays on, but it's $500. It cost me about $400 a year to get them plucked to look like shit. Not that they look like shit. Poor Yvonne didn't have much to work with. So my brow girl, who I love, referred me to Jenny, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Gabor sisters, Green Acres. I know, Green Acres, right? Yoko's 88. I feel it's worth it because I don't have to do it, and I'm always sweating. I swear, glasses on the head and all. Sloan, your picture is in the blanket. Oh, that's cute. I'll look. Somebody sent me a text. You charge $700? Oh, good. Well, there's $700. Yeah, see, that's great. Oh, you do that. That's so great. I wish wherever you were, I would have known that. Sloan, really want another tattoo and piercing. Oh, yeah, me too. I think as I get older, I might tattoo along the side of my face here because I don't care. I don't know about young kids doing it, but I might just tattoo something here. I might just start doing that because who fucking cares? Nobody cares. Like, seriously, nobody cares. Oh my God. No, I had a nervous breakdown. I was in the leggings store trying on a pair of leggings, and they have those lights in the change room. And I was basically suicidal after I left the store because I'm like, holy fuck, I can't look like that. Like, you got to learn, you know what? When you're older, you just got to learn to be non-sexual, elevated, no ego person, because that's what aging is. Like, seriously. Oh my God, seriously. The retrograde is over on the 20. Oh, I did look like that. I look like you got to see from behind. Ladies, go into a change room and look at your ass. That will bring you right back down to earth. Any of you think you look good? Doesn't matter how much exercise. It's all full of cottage cheese. Oh my God. Again, even. Oh, anyway. No, you have to see somebody naked before you say they look good. Clothing, we can all put a bunch of shit under our clothing, honestly. Aging is humbling. You just look like shit. I'm speaking for myself, okay? I'm speaking for myself in the change room, taking my pants off, okay? Taking my fucking pants off. I literally looked and I'm like, you're disgusting. And I was like so mad at myself. I'm like, you fucking ugly bitch, get out of here. And then, exactly. So, that's it. Yeah, I can't get rid of what's on my body. You can't really exercise much more than I do. And I'm so, that's it. I can't really, oh my God, fuck off with the readings. Hello, people out there. Do not text me for readings when I'm not working. They're like, please, I hope soon. I'm not working for a while until I decide I want to. I never stare. Yeah, well, don't look at yourself naked in those change rooms. Oh, I looked, it was 3 mirrors around the room and I become homicidal in there. I'm just like, I told the little girl, I said, I don't want to try him on here. I'll bring him. No, I'm not fit. You know what? Here's what I will tell you. You can exercise. And I mean, I do 30 miles on a weekend. I've been in a gym since I was 18. And if your jeans are bad, jeans, not jeans you're wearing, but if your jeans are bad, then they're bad. If they're full of estrogen, then they're fucking full of estrogen. And so it's fine to look okay from here to here when the rest of you looks like fucking disgusting. I'm just saying in the change room, y'all. Yeah, oh yeah, no, this was 3 mirror. I just don't like the change rooms. I don't know what kind of fucking light they put in there. They want me to stab myself on the way out. Oh my God. I try not to look in the mirrors. You know when I'm happiest? I am they do that on purpose. No, they do, to make you feel ugly and inferior. So like you think the leggings are gonna help you. Now that I know what I fucking look like in the mirror, I should be wearing a snowsuit, okay? Like, ew. Ew. Well, no, the lighting can't play tricks on you unless I don't know. I'm not at peace with my body. Yeah, I've never been at peace with my body. I've been horrified by it my entire life. Do you know what I think it is though? And I'm serious. I never liked the way I looked. So, but that depends on what I look like in a last life. No, I should wear a fucking snowsuit out, honestly, except it was 90 something today. It might be because we're born in, no, you're 30. Girl, you're 30. Take your pants off at 30. Woo! Do that. No, you can't say somebody's beautiful just by looking at their face when they got a troll body. No, you can't. Remember that, ladies. Everybody looks good from here to here, except for those that don't. But that's all debatable. But the mirrors and the lightings, what the hell? 30's totally young. Totally. Yeah, I don't like my stretch marks. I have them all the way up my body on the side. But remember, I was over 227 pounds and I lost weight. Your skin fucking looks shitty after you do that. Yes, I was pregnant and a troll. But anyway, here's what I would say. Honest to God truth, I think the issue with my body, I had a bitch for a mother that was critical. That was one thing. But the other thing is you come into this body, so maybe you're attached to what you look like before, right? Yeah, maybe that's what you're, I want to do a face tattoo and I want to put fuck off on the back of my neck. I've wanted to do that since I was a kid. And like, who cares now? Like, I don't have to show up at PTA. No one gives a shit. Everybody's a gangbanger. Who cares? So that's what I think. You hit 40. I hit 20 and my body started going downhill. Okay. Seriously. No, you have to look at people naked. I don't care what anybody looks like dressed. I wear Spanx underneath my dresses, so I look snatched and cute, but it's not that way. If it all hangs out on the bed, you gotta fucking love me or you're gonna be like, shit, that's some ugly ass shit there. And it is after you have kids. I don't care. Yeah, no, it comes from outside too. It comes inside and outside. I disagree when they say that beauty is only skin deep. No, if your skin looks good, you probably feel better about yourself. I'm just saying, if you got something you don't like on your body, I don't know that you're going to be happy. I know they say you need to learn to I'm joking, to love yourself. But what? I feel sorry. I gotta fucking bow frontwards out of the room. I can never walk backwards. In fact, I'm gonna slap someone if they try to get behind me walking. I'm gonna be like, fuck you and fuck off, right? Nuh-uh. Anyway, I was saying, what if you come into a lifetime looking like Anna Nicole Smith or somebody you think is gorgeous, Cindy Crawford or whoever you think is gorgeous, right? Some tall, statuesque beauty, and you're running around naked, Kate Moss, whoever, running around naked your whole life, and you're like, I'm naked and I'm cute. And then you die and you go into another body, and then you come out in that body, and you're like, I don't fucking like myself, right? No tall girl here. I know 5'1", but like, what if you're born into a different body? And that's the problem. That's the body. Oh God. And you look like Oprah. Remember Oprah back in the day and she put all that fat on a wheelbarrow? It's like, girlfriend, I don't need to know what the fuck. I'm not a surgeon. I don't need to know what's in your body. But she's not wrong. She lost like 83 pounds. That's what it would look like in your body. And that was pretty intense. Remember? Do you remember that? Right? Do you remember with Oprah? Yeah. Yeah, Brooke Burke. Brooke Burke's husband did my boobs. That's who did my boobs. Now you know who did my boobs. She's tiny though. She's a tiny little thing. She's super tiny and she has one of those bodies that snaps back, and she probably didn't gain a lot of weight pregnant, but she had like 4 kids. She had 4 with the second husband and 2 with Garth, Dr. Fisher. So Garth Fisher, that's Brooke Burke's ex-husband. No, the boobs are no good now. That was 23 years ago. And guess what? Fucking gravity hits, okay? Yeah, Brooke is beautiful. Oh, you get yours redone. Wait, Sarah, let me see. December. You're going to have to text me what day in December. I want you to do it because we've got a Venus retrograde coming up and you cannot do it in a Venus retrograde, girl. So if I tell you, you can't. Anyway, yeah, so I can't be a cougar. Who wants to horrify young men with the, can you imagine some guys like I just said this tonight. I said this, let's see. Yeah, she drug out 60-pound bag of potatoes to represent her weight loss. Not her brain loss though, you know. I would not want to look like Oprah just because her eyes go, I don't know. And she wore that blue eyeshadow. So back in the day, I guess that was in style. It was probably in the 70s. So I take that back. It was in the style. Let me see, December. I think we have a Venus retrograde. Yeah, Randy Rhodes, Libra Lori, besties with Randy. Okay, Venus. Okay, right around Keithy's birthday, we have, hold on. We have Venus retrograde on the 19th of December, Sarah. So I'm going to say anytime before that is good. You do not want to listen, people. If you listen to anything from me, and please don't because I'm insane. But if you do plastic surgery in a Venus retrograde, it is not going to be the way you want to look. I know your son, my Keithy's the 18th. So do the surgery prior to. What happened with Brooke and David? I don't know. I thought she had 4 kids with them. Do your plastic surgery prior to. Ew. Good God, don't tell me Oprah screwed John Tesh. Now I can never look at that weirdo playing piano again. I don't. Where did that guy go? Did someone kill him? I don't know. Can I do it after January? Absolutely. I would not do it in a retrograde, and I'm straight up telling you that. Anytime anybody has a surgery, like for example, if you are fixing boobs or whatever, I mean, don't get butt implants. They don't work. And then you're just going to look like a crapdashian. What the hell are those people? Like, natural asses are big enough. These people are pumping shit in their ass. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. No, I don't want to channel that HITLER person. What about fixing your car? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, what? Are you calling my body my car? Yeah, fixing your car. Well, piercings, fixing your car okay, here's the rule of thumb. In the Mercury retrograde, and I signed 2 contracts during this Mercury retrograde, okay? One of them came back that they don't offer the deal anymore. And the second one I'm waiting to see because I found a lawyer ready to take Keithy's, yeah. Oh my God, you gained 60 pounds. I gained 97 and I gained 100 with Jason and 97 with Keith. And I was still walking and my ass, oh, you have no idea. I should show you those pictures. They are disgusting. I put them on Facebook and I had to crop it because my ass was here, my stomach was here, and my thigh, that's where I gained it, right in my thigh. Oprah gained the weight back, and then Oprah's just whatever. Wait, parathyroid surgery in October. Fine. Just got my nose pierced. Yes, it doesn't hurt to do your nose. But what I was going to say, Mercury retrograde, if you need to have surgery, right, like fix your boobs and it's planned into Mercury retrograde, that's okay because you're fixing something you already did. Okay, so you're fixing something you already did with your boobs. If you do it in a Venus retrograde, Venus, and we have a Mercury retrograde right at this, just after this Venus retrograde. Wait, what the hell am I saying? I'm not sure about January. Don't quote me on that because my ephemeris are under here. But we have the Venus, let me see. Venus and Mercury will be retrograde at the same time. So that's probably the first 2 weeks into January now that I think about it. So here's the way I word it. If you actually do a surgery in a Venus retrograde, injury in high school, June 17th, Mercury, well, yes, the 17th, that's the rascal's birthday. The 17th would be fine because we're going into Mercury going direct on the 22nd and you're fixing an injury that's already happened. So it's already planned. Like, for example, when John did his hip, the time frame was in a retrograde, which was fine because he's born with Mercury retrograde. There's Anthony from Toronto. School's closed until September. Anyway, If you're looking, if it's a Mars retrograde, Mars rules cars and mechanics and surgeons. Mercury contracts and electrical things. So when you're fixing a car in a Mercury retrograde, you got to check the electrical stuff. Or if you're buying a car. When you get to Venus, Venus rules beauty. So if you have a fucked up Venus going backwards, your idea of beauty and the doctor's idea of beauty, two different kinds of beauty. If you do a piercing, that's a beauty thing. So like think about when you're gonna do the piercing because you're trying to beautify yourself and they may not go the way you want it. Had double mastectomy, don't care, happy to be here. Okay, yeah, good for you. I mean, I'm sure you had to do it to do that, and you shouldn't care. If you have to do it to save yourself, that's fine. My husband got shot. I did not. Wait. Oh, I get you. I thought you meant shot with a gun. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, the shot. I got you. I'm like, you got shot? What the hell? Oh my God. Anyway, it's out. Let's see. Yeah, then took the contents. Okay, wait. She took. Okay, you guys are just talking here, and I don't know. So no Botox. I wouldn't do Botox. Okay, in a Mercury retrograde, the thing that can happen is the communication. If you want your Botox put in a certain place, whatever. But I'm talking about the Venus retrograde, okay? The Venus. Yeah, biopsies are a necessity. You need to go do a biopsy. That's a necessity, okay? Necessity biopsy. So I'm not talking about surgeries you have to have. I'm talking about surgeries you choose to have. If you have to have dental work and you have to have, like I would run to the dentist if I have to have a root canal. I really don't care when it is. I'm like, I'm running it. They're taking them all again, all over. Oh yeah. I know about that. The Venus retrograde is what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. The Venus retrograde, you just want to watch what you do in a Venus retrograde to beautify yourself. So haircuts, permanent makeup. See, I did this today. We're in the retrograde, but I already did it before. You see what I mean? I started. Any kind of surgery to beautify in a Venus retrograde is a no-no. I don't care what you say. I'm going to just straight out say it. If you have to have surgery because you're injured in a car accident or whatever, then you have to do that, right? That's what you have to do. Wait, I have a key with a yellow ribbon that says, I don't even know yet. Okay. Okay, the Zanzibar, what about that? Wait, what? What at the Zanzibar? Tell me what happened. Yeah, no hair cutting when we go into the Venus retrograde, okay? So that's in December, not right now. Just Google Venus retrograde. No, you can get one right now. Get a haircut right now. Just get a haircut now. But okay, hair grows back. It's not like, getting a nose job by a fucked up surgeon that fucks your hair up, right? Oh, thank you. Yes, absolutely stop human trafficking right now. Yeah. What about burn nerves in my back? I don't know I cut my hair myself, chop. I'm going to do that too, right here. I use one of those like straight razor things, and then I'm going to bleach the shit out of it. Go to Dr. Nassif for a nose job. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I don't need a nose job. Got my boobs done last December. It did not go as planned. I don't know what was happening last December. Why? What happened? What happened to your boobs? What happened? Listen to me. I'm the boob talker. Boob whisperer. What happened? Yeah, someone was asking about medical. Oh, I need to get 2 teeth pulled. Yeah, the teeth thing is one thing. I'm looking to see Mercury, when the Mercury retrograde is. Mercury retrograde, because my calendar doesn't go up to January. What about getting false teeth? Well, false teeth, if you need them, is one thing. Like dentures, that's one thing. If you're getting implants, you're probably going to put the implants in, right? The things, the posts, and they're going to put fake ones in anyway. So you'll be fine by the time that it has it. I would assume. That's what I would assume. Elective surgeries. I'm telling you not to do cosmetic elective surgeries. TV show. Okay, wait. I don't even know. When did you first? I have no idea what. I can't read this. Hello, folks. Yeah, I know you're trying to be there. All right, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, let's see. May retrograde, Mercury retrograde, December. Let's see. I think it's December the same time. December 2020. Jesus. December. I should know this, but I can't. Okay, someone will send you a box of chocolates and jelly beans. I'll just get fatter and fatter, and then I'll just become really suicidal at the end of this. Okay, so wait, we have, oh no, we have another Mercury retrograde, September 27th till October 23rd. And yeah, then the pre-retrograde shadow. I can't stand this. Post, pre, la 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 la, blah blah blah. Yeah. September, yeah, sorry, there isn't one. Oh, January 3rd. Yeah, we already had it. So the last one will be September 27th till October retrograde. No, you can see this is my nose. It's exactly my nose. I like my nose. That's why I pierced it. And I want to pierce over here too. I'd put a bunch of shit on my nose. I like the idea of that. I'm good with my nose because it's fantastic. Sorry, but that's true. Exactly. It is Mercury retrograde. YouTube sucks. Yeah, I do have a good nose. I do like my nose. Noses are sexy. Noses rule the sex organs, actually, on the body. I am back. Why? Wait. Yeah, the brows, super cool. But I mean, you can see I can't put anything on them, so they're just going to be shiny. That's all. I like my nose. It looks, actually, I love my nose. It looked like my kid's nose. You know what I'm saying? So my Jason got the same nose. My Keithy got the same nose. Keithy's was more alkaline, and Jason's more, Jason kind of has my nose in a guy form, really. Well, you can't really see it there, but there's my nose, the same nose, see? Same nose, and little Chirp's nose. But little baby Chirp got a baby Chirp nose. You know how that goes. And here's Dewey's. Yeah, Dewey's nose the same. Yeah, my nose has been the same for a long time. Wait, my father is a Delphi, Indiana serial killer. Oh, gosh. I don't even know about that. Is that true, or are you just saying that to piss your father off? I know. I just don't even know what to say. What would be a good time? Gastric bypass surgery. It depends on your chart, but probably like March of next year, if you're thinking of it. Or if you can get in this summer, like in 2 weeks in July. You're right. The Easy E video, they mixed. There you go. Oh, shit. See, I got that, what, a year and a half ago? When did I do that video? Yeah. My birth family were Masons too. So we've researched. Bobby helped me research. Yeah, we did see UFOs. We really did. What do pheromones smell like? No idea. It's supposed to smell like our bodies, right? Wait, what the heck? Yeah. Over a year ago, I said that. Easy E showed me. They put that shit in his nose. Hematite is a good grounding stone. Okay, stop human trafficking. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chats, y'all. You know you hate the royals. What will happen when Meghan and Harry divorce? I don't think they're going to divorce right now, really. I don't think that's what... I'm so exhausted. Yeah, Easy E, they gave him AIDS. I saw UFO too. I know, right? I haven't had a drink in 2 years. Stop smoking. Yeah, the damage to the physical body, though, when you stop can still, come on. Yeah, look what I'm carrying in my bra today, y'all. Seriously. Let me pull it right out of my bra. Moldavite. I got the Moldavite in my bra, little lump in my bra. There it is. See my Moldavite? There you go. That's what I had in my bra. Yep, a retrograde, oof. Yeah, it's total fatigue. It's fatigue day big time. David Marshall, no, I haven't. Moldavite, yeah, the necklace, every time. I have my Moldavite ring on too. Every time I put it down and walk away, and then boom. Yeah, 2:20 in the morning. Go to bed, young lady. Yeah, Moldavite is now expensive because all of the weirdo TikTokers are like, Moldavite will fuck your life up. Okay, really? Get off of TikTok, you bitches, because you just jack the price up, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm getting tired right now. Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, yeah. I lost my selenite wand. Oh my God. Yeah, the fatigue is outrageous. Every day is fatiguing. Oh, stage 4 prostate cancer. You know what? Honestly, I won't go to TikTok. Let's see. Are you? I have no idea. Um, yeah, wait, cat. I can't read it. All right. So what are we? I'm just babbling. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I keep getting a lot of these people gone and replaced. Yeah. I'm Catholic. I like astrology. Well, good, because the 3 wise men followed the North Star on the advice of a prophet. According to the Christian Catholic Bible, because Catholic is Christian, the 3 wise men followed the North Star, charting the stars, following a map of the stars, aka astrology, on the advice of a prophet, medieval term for psychic or seer. There you go. God bless everybody. Yeah. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Yeah. Moldavite always goes missing. Moldavite has selenite with it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's it. I'm just saying. That's what it said. The 3 wise men. Amen. I thought of the 3 star wise men. There you go. Exactly. I mean, I don't know if it's good or bad. My intentions are good with it, so that's all I can tell you. And if I'm bad, I guess God will strike me dead or punish me. I mean, do I care if he strikes me dead? Please, please, like, absolve me from whatever crime I did in the past life. Yes, exactly. I don't know. What carnelian's very powerful. Demons do communicate, of course. Things that we call aliens may actually be demonic when you look at it, because they're demons or aliens too. We don't know what they are. Blue obsidian, how beautiful. Full-blown Gemini, weird things happened to me yesterday. Bird flew into my window. I got a bad feeling. Oh my God, that happened to one of my friends. A hawk literally came in and flew into her window. Literally dive bombed out of the sky. I know, right? Exactly. Okay, let's see. Dinner time. I'm avoiding dinner time. Herkimer diamonds. Yes. Shungite. Does that work? Shungite works. Yes. A hawk. Yeah, hawk. She literally saw it. This is in Atlanta. Anyway, she was driving and she literally saw it like between the trees way the hell high up. And then the bird literally dive bombed, and you should have seen the window of her car. I was like, whoa, whoa, right? Eating is a chore at times. It is, unless it's French fries with gravy on it, or ice cream, or whipped cream. Just saying. Yeah, Skinwalker Ranch. I don't even know what that is. It sounds familiar. Why? Oh yeah, my Keithy news. My Keithy news. Oh my God, the energy just went sucked right out of me. Okay, so anyway, they closed Keithy's case again. Why, you ask? Okay, so disco fries. Disco fries. I like that. Fucking disco fries. I eat so much popcorn, I am a popcorn. Okay, so Keithy, little Keithy, they closed the case. They interviewed the people that I took to them, that Bobby found, that I found, that Bobby and I found. I wrote up everything that Bobby told me. We wrote it up and sent it to the police. They interviewed, okay? And there is a car, and I'm just going to say this. One of the first psychics that I got a message from in the beginning of Keithy's death, within 24 hours, said to me, there is a red Honda Civic with a fin, okay? That is responsible for Keith. And I was like, but I drive a red Honda Civic, not with a fin, but I drive like I have a fin. Anyway, so I thought she probably saw my car in the vision, but it turns out there is a red Honda Civic with a fin that turned into the drug rehab house after Keithy went the fuck off the road, and they never got out of their car, according to one witness. They never got out of their car. They acted like they didn't hear it. And so the detective said to me, you were right, like when me and Bobby put it together there, because Bobby found some statements on Instagram by a biker guy that was commenting on his wife and him FaceTiming during the accident, right? So that guy, I got a hold of that guy. No, there was also a white van there, so we don't know. I've got two mixed messages, but maybe they're together causing chaos, right? Anyway, there was a white pest control truck. They don't have that guy either. They don't know where he is. They just let that fucker go. Like, that guy just fucking took off. That guy just the fuck took off too. Anyway, yeah, Bobby did fantastic. Yeah, no, Bobby did. She really did an amazing job. She scoured the internet for me. She also drew that picture, painted that picture of Keithy right there because Keithy came to her. So she did it, and she would not leave me alone. She's a true psychic in the truest sense. She would not leave me alone until I paid attention to her, okay? She would not leave me alone. But the mailbox that Keith hit is in the house here. The house next to that house is a drug rehab. There's 2 drug rehabs. Of course there are. Why else wouldn't you get run off the road by some fucker going into a drug rehab where they sell drugs out of there? Anyway, the car was parked sideways in the driveway, and so one of the workers from the mailbox house went up to the guy in the car. Listen to this. His name is Oscar. We tracked him down. Bobby did. The police interviewed him because Bobby checked him, found him, wrote it all up and said, this is what should be looked at. Anyway, the police got to him, right? And I think your nose is super sexy, just fabulous. I haven't seen it, but I'm thinking it is. Anyway, so this Oscar kid went up to the car, as what he told the detective, and he said to the guy in the car, who was under the age of 30, partially, it looked Asian or Hispanic mixed together, probably late 20s, and said to the guy, dude, what are you doing in the car? And he said, I'm waiting for somebody. Well, that's fucking interesting because a kid just hit the ground, huge crash, 11 people are around his body. I got that tape, but this fucker doesn't get out of his car. Guilty much? Anyway, they can't find the guy. They don't know who it is. They don't know who it is. Yeah, Hispanic. Well, these are the words on the thing. Mexican mixed with Asian. That's not me saying it. That's what the witness said, who is Mexican. So that's what he said. Looks like an Asian mixed person. But anyway, all of that aside, doesn't matter to me what he is. I've got to find the guy in the red car, which I'm sure he got rid of the red car. So I have to track this little fucker down. Filipino maybe. Yeah, could be Filipino. Under the age of 30 though. But no, nobody took, the guy did not stick around. Who sees a body? Because he was right next to where Keith landed on the ground in the driveway. Are you telling me he doesn't get out of his car? Because the people across the street got out of their car. Random strangers called me and told me that they formed a circle around Keithy's body. The Buddhist monks came out of their house. No, it visited the rehab. It visited the rehab a lot. And I'm saying that out here, whoever you are in that red fucking car, I'm still going to find you. I don't care how I do it. I will find you. And when I find you, I'll take care of you myself. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Anyway, my point is, yeah, normal people at least get out of your car. But the detective was like, I can't do anything because nobody knows who he is. Of course, the rehab people do. So yeah, no, I already did it. I will get my answers, but somebody knows who that guy was. So yeah, exactly. I mean, well, you might, if you made the mistake, Melody heard the crash. Like the crash was loud, apparently. Keith hitting the mailbox. Keep in mind, the mailbox was cemented into the ground. So when my Keithy hit the mailbox, it did not give way. So it amputated his leg partially and cut the femoral arteries. So that's what happened to Keithy. So he was stuck on the bike, probably with his leg half ripped off, whatever. I know I'm being a freak talking about it, but I can't stop saying it. And then he hit a pole and then hit the ground. So the bike continued its momentum, okay? Or his hands got stuck on it. I don't know. Like you're probably already dead at that time, meaning he died when George got there. George said that his eyes turned, like looked at George. George was over here. Keithy's on the ground and George saw his eyes and then saw them go gray. So George actually saw him die. I wish I'd have been there so I could have prayed for him, but other people stood around him and did. But my point is, his he probably, truthfully, would not have been dead if he hadn't been run off the road and happened to hit a mailbox that didn't give way, right? So, yeah, it kept going. I mean, he was going about 60. So that's what happened. And the car was sketchy, turned sideways in the driveway, just turned sideways. And then they're like, well, there's the mailbox I couldn't see. Listen, you fucktards, you saw, because I stood in that driveway. I stood in the driveway with the guy in the rehab house. I stood there and I looked to see the mailbox like that my son hit, and I could see. So they're not going to tell me they couldn't fucking see, because Deanna and I walked that street. Larry and Jill walked that street with me. Jason walked that street with me. All of Keithy's friends walked that street with me. You could fucking see, period, okay? Oh, there were cameras in the houses, but the rehab houses decided not to turn over their cameras and then lied about having the cameras on. Told the police they didn't have cameras, right? Told the police we don't have cameras. That's what they said, even though there's a sign outside. Then one of them showed me his phone with the camera app on it, and he said, you can't see because there's bushes outside of my house. You know what? I stood there in his driveway with him. I stood there in his driveway, and I said, I could see that car go by right now, because he showed me the app. I was with Keith's girlfriend, Paige, and we could see the car go by. So that was on... Keith died on the 29th. That was like 2 days later. And then he texted me and said, oh, I'm sorry, my tape ran over it. Here's the thing. First, you told the police you didn't have a fucking camera and wouldn't hand it over. Why would you do that, rehab person? Rehab man, the reason you, and I don't care who they know, because I'm going to be a bitch that puts up big signs because it's coming on the year anniversary. I'm actually getting signs made with the pictures that I have off of videos, and I'm going to walk those streets like some kind of a hoe looking to pay the rent, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, no, he totally lied. He told the police he didn't have a working camera and then showed me the picture, Paige and I, because I guess he thought, you know, whatever. I was so numb. Yeah, we looked on Google Earth constantly. Bobby looks on, yeah, of course they had the cameras showing the street. I even checked with Melody because they live in a day. This is me the day after Keith died. I'm literally, Deanna and I talked to him too. Literally, I drove there. I still drive there every morning, up and down the streets, up and down the streets. And some people been taking my signs down off the streets, off the side street where the black car came out. See, there was a black car that came from their corporate office around the corner, down the side street, and turned in front of Keith, causing Keith to move into the middle lane. I have that on camera footage. The police didn't want to tell me that. They don't want to fucking tell you. They're like, oh, your son. Yeah. Fuck you and tell me the information. Anyway, all of you mothers and fathers out there that want to know information and have to go to the police, keep going to higher ups and keep writing them up. And here's another thing that I hate. Oh no, they took the cross down too. Marvin and I went and put it. Well, Marvin put another cross up. And it's still up there. And Melody had a camera outside her house, but it's only on the front door because the batteries run out, okay? The batteries run out, like with the cars. Look who's calling me on my live. It's Deanna. I'll tell her I'll call her back. Anyway, let me just tell her, call you back on YouTube. Call you back. I just interrupted. Call you back. Okay. Anyhow, the problem is, here's the other problem. One of the first officers to get to the scene actually told Jason and I that Keithy was driving 130 miles. Nobody got license plates. They did not even get the license plate of the fucking truck that I have on camera right behind Keith. Okay, there is a fast-moving truck going as fast as Keith, all right, with a pest control on it. That guy stopped, got out of his truck and said, oh my, something like, I didn't see him. Melody heard that. Melody looked up when Keith died to get that guy, and he was gone. So he bailed. They all fucking bailed. Two of the witnesses have tremendous, as in 4 or more DUIs. Hear me clearly. 2 of the statements they took from the witnesses have 4 or more DUIs. Do you hear me? And one of the witnesses was coming from the weed shop, and he's like, I don't know why your son just went off the road. I didn't see it. I'm like, Well, how were you right behind him if you didn't see it? Because I can see from whatever. Anyway, the point is that one cop said that, and I just said no. And then Jason said no when Jason got out of the car. Then I looked at the coroner's report and it said Keith was going 100 miles an hour. I have proof he was not. Bobby and her husband do the, slow the tape down to clock the time. Another police officer, beautiful officer Stacy, said he was probably going, the speed limit's 40. He was probably going like 50 to 55, no more than 60, right? Which is over the speed limit, but why was the truck and the car right behind him? Like, wasn't everybody going that speed then? So why are you blaming him for it? He's keeping with the flow of traffic. Technically, yes, it would be speeding, I guess, but it's not 100. And when they put 100 on there, they fuck you up from getting a lawyer. And they do it on purpose. They're like, whoa, nobody said on the witness thing he was going 100, okay? Nobody said that. So I want to know why an officer would take it upon himself to be such a dullard that he would write down 100 miles an hour when he does not have a radar gun and he's not qualified to make that assessment unless he's going to tell me which witness fucking said he was going 100 miles an hour, and that's not what it said. One of the witnesses said that he slowed down to 40 miles an hour in his estimation, another bike rider. So if that's the case, officer fucktard, what are you writing that? So now here's the thing I'm going to say. That officer, who I've not talked to, I'm going to have to go above them, and then you just have to go to internal affairs. Remember this, all of you people that got fucked up police things, the last detective I talked to was fine, okay? Like perfectly fine. You have to go to internal affairs and write in their packet. All police officers have a packet. Write a complaint in their packet. That follows them. That follows them in their career. And they are public servants. Sorry, the officer said to me, "You're not our only case." Really? I just thought I was, you fucking idiots. No kidding. But yeah, writing 100 miles an hour, the reason that they do that is it impedes your ability to get a lawyer to investigate anything because it looks like it's my child's fucking fault. It was not my child's fault. And no, I'm not in denial. So having said that, I just went on another rant. No, the police are chaos causing. They're not all that way, because Stacy told me the reality of what I should be expecting. And I'm grateful that I have a friend that is an honest police officer. She's in an entirely different area. The monks still pray. Yes, they do pray. That little monk lady was so beautiful. She took Deanna and I into the temple and she told us everything she saw and what happened. And then she prayed with us. And then she chanted and she prayed. And she was a lovely, she was a little tiny lady, and the minute she stepped out, she saw Keith on the ground. She tried to get to him, but they told her to stay behind her gate because Keith died like at the end of their driveway, the Buddhist temple. She tried to get to him, and as soon as she saw that, she ran back in, and all 6 of them started doing the chanting. And they have little microphones outside their Buddhist temple, so you could hear the chanting going on. And then there was a lady, one of Keithy's cousins, okay, their mom remarried, and that kid is like a step cousin to my kids, I guess you would say. Anyway, she knew a friend whose mother stopped and saw the accident and had them, the mom call me. So they told me they prayed and that there was a circle of people praying around Keithy. So that is very nice. That is very nice because my son needed that because he got caught in the drug rehab, fakers from the government, bullshit artists, and a cop that said he was going 100, and then somebody else had the nerve to say 130. Well, when you look at a bike and you see a bike destroyed, you will see if it's going over 100 because it'll be shattered, okay? And the distance from the body and the distance from here and there, and shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so I have to go at that, but don't believe a police report always. And another thing I'm going to say, I'm just going to bring up Jackie on here. Her daughter, Angie was murdered, and within 15 minutes or half an hour of Jackie getting the call, okay, before she could even get to her daughter's body, they labeled it a suicide. How do you decide something is a suicide in 30 minutes? You do not. You haven't even had forensics out there. You do not. You do not. You do not. So Jackie's daughter, same thing. If it had not been for Bobby, if it had not, it wasn't a suicide with Jackie's daughter. It was a straight out fucking murder. And it's obvious. I've seen the autopsy pictures and I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I can see she was a little girl, and God bless Jackie's daughter, who, by the way, comes by with Keithy. But it's outrageous. It's outrageous. They just closed the case. But here's the problem. Remember, police departments, governments, hospitals, doctors, anything like this, they are part of the Masonic temple. Not every single person working in there is, but they are premised on control from the higher ups of the elites, Masons, Freemasons. So their system is Masonic. So this is how they do it. And what is a Luciferian mindset, y'all who are Luciferians, okay? Luciferian mindset, cause chaos. What better way to cause chaos than to tell somebody who was murdered that they weren't? It's a suicide. Try to prove that. They're going to call it, Jackie knows this better than anybody because her daughter passed away in 2017 and it's coming up on that date. So, and her birthday, and her sweet little daughter's birthday. So here's the thing though, okay, here's the thing. So once they label it that in the coroner's office and all of that shit, Jackie looks like she's crazy when she says it. Oh, that poor mother, she's lost her mind. Oh, makes me crazy. They did the same thing. They're like, we know how you feel. Really, do you? Because did your child die? That's exactly what I said. Do you really know how I feel? Did your child die? Get out of my face. And I know what I know. And that's it. And so a mother knows what she knows, okay? Yeah, the Freemasons, but that's what the police department is based as a control mechanism over the people to cause chaos. Just like I said and by the way, the last officer that called me to tell me that he followed up on everything that Bobby wrote down and what I emailed him, he was lovely because they did follow up, and he can't do anything when no one knows who the car is, right? Where do you know who the car, like you don't know who that, oh, I know what they are. They're Satanists. I totally know it. Absolutely. Another bullshit thing though, from not the original investigating officers, but the officer that took over the case to when we first reopened it, Melody, the little girl that was the first responder, okay? They did not take her statement. She got to Keith and her brother Robert and their neighbor Kimberly. Keithy's on the ground. He's bleeding out. He's dying. She's there. Why wouldn't you take her statement? I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. You got nothing better to do. You are a traffic officer. So why the fuck don't you take her statement? They did not take her statement. Okay. They did not take her statement. No, they didn't. I knew nothing of this woman. I didn't even know how my son died or who tried to resuscitate him. Not one police officer came up to me and said, the young lady that lives right over there was with your son, with her neighbor and her brother, right there. Not one of those officers said to me, your son had somebody trying to resuscitate him. Nobody said that. Why would I not want to know that? I'm just fucking asking you, since you're the only authority I can go to, since I'm not allowed to carry like a shotgun and run the streets of Los Angeles looking for a person. So here's the thing, okay? Deanna and I actually literally went out within the next morning after Keith died. We just sat on that street. I had no information, none whatsoever. None. So I sat on that street and I saw a house. The house I saw just looked like something to do with Keith. So Deanna and I pulled up in the driveway because it's a 6-lane street, 3 going south and 3 going north, and it's fucking flat. I just took John this weekend, drove around the block and had him record it while I was speaking and telling him what was happening to Keith according to the videos. And I said, and he's like, how the fuck did he get off the road? Why did he get off this road? It's the dumbest place to die. There's nothing on the street. There's no way you're going to hit anything unless somebody pulls in front of you coming the other way or backing out, okay? There's no way, like, it's a dream. It's like a freeway street. People do go fast, yeah, but it's 6 lanes, literally. How the fuck? How do you do that, right? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. I know Keith was run off the road. I saw his hands. I saw him trying to I saw it. But here's the thing. So not one of those fucking cops whose job it is to work for the people. We pay their taxes. I know people don't like hearing that, but they're traffic police. That's your job. Not one of them told me about the girl that resuscitated him. So Deanna and I pull into this house and it had a statue out front. So we go in there. I knock on the door and I say, you know, my son died there. First of all, the mom gives me a hug. The daughter comes out right away and says, I was with your son when he died. Don't you think I'd want to fucking know that? That's Melody. She made me jam on Mother's Day too. And she brought it over and brought me flowers from her and Robert. And I just love her. She showed up for everything. And what they're a beautiful family. They invited me for Christmas, all of us for Christmas. We didn't torment them by showing up at their house for Christmas, because we could have, and they might have had a nervous breakdown with all the Bellas showing up. Anyway, Melody literally told me right then. She took my hand. She talked to Deanna. She wrote in the statement. She told me about what she thought was an Orkin pest control truck. Her brother told me what he did. Then the next day I was out there, and the neighbor, Kimberly, who was a nurse. Melody's a nurse, and Melody was in nursing school. Kimberly is a nurse. That was the neighbor. She was pulling up as Keith was on the ground. She ran out there. She came and told me what she saw, okay? She came and told me what she saw. So none of these people were written up in the statement. Why were you not fucking written up? I was like, whatever. So Melody, she's beautiful. She's 27, and she's darling, super cute, and she makes jam. And she delivers jam all the way across the valley to my house, because we're at opposite ends of the valley. So she's absolutely lovely. Her brother's lovely. Her mother and father are lovely. They're all lovely, honest to God. So, and they were nurses. I know, and they were nurses. So Melody was nurse training. She's I think Jason's age, or younger, 27, Kenna's age. And anyway, but her statement wasn't taken. So the new officer took over. And when she was writing her statement, these are her words. She wrote, I know, right? Why? So the new officer took over, and he wrote in his statement that a white truck was there, and he went to visit the Orkin, and it wasn't that. Well, Melody said it was an older Hispanic man in the truck, and that he said something like, oh my God, I didn't see him, right? So Melody looked up, saw the Hispanic man, saw him get out of the truck, was doing chest things while her brother was trying to hold Keith's leg together, okay, all of that. And the guy in the truck took off. The officer would not let her write a statement saying that she saw a Hispanic man who said that. She wasn't allowed to say he was Hispanic because it could be hearsay. She's a fucking witness there. It's not hearsay. Let her write down what she says. Oh, it's just ridiculous. So I asked him to call her. So the accident happened on July 29th. Oh, I know it was Hispanic man. They don't want it. They're Hispanic, and they don't want you saying it because they think it's like anti-Mexican. If you live in LA, our borders are open. White people are the least here. Everybody else is Hispanic. Everybody, you're better off to speak Spanish here, okay? Everybody is Latino in Los Angeles, period. It's ridiculous. We already know that, okay? Anyhow, but here's my thinking on this. I'm sorry, I don't care what you are. Well, even if they're illegal, it's fine. Just fucking stand there. But here's the thing. That was July 29th, Keithy died. It was September 9th or September 13th that the officer finally went and got Melody's statement. I mean, at least he did, but he wouldn't let her speak what she wanted to say. So she wrote it up and signed it to me. They are puppets. And obviously they're working for the rehab guy who's a Hell's Angels. You know how those Hell's Angels run everything. Even Jason said to me, Mom, shut your mouth. They'll just put a bullet in your head. I'm like, fucking do it. Because they are. It's Hell's Angels. And so obviously they're taking payoffs. I don't know that for sure. It's all alleged. And for entertainment purposes only. But that's what I'm saying. why would you set it up to make it a single vehicle accident, okay? I know there is nothing wrong with giving a physical description, but if you're taking money from a rehab that's actually a drug dealer in the valley setting up accidents, which is what I'm gonna go out and say happened, if you're actually doing that shit and you are doing that through a rehab so you get government Fed funded money, you fucks, if you're doing that, then I guess the police are your protection, right? So not all of them, but some people in those offices absolutely have to have something to do with that. Yes, the rehab owner was in jail and he inherited I'm sorry, I don't know if he's actually the owner or just the figurehead for it, but in 2016, he inherited it because the owner of that rehab is in jail for 52 years. But he's not in the prison yet. He's downtown LA still waiting trial, I guess, or whatever. So, yeah, like we don't know. I don't care. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. No, they cover up. They're paid off. To me, it was very obvious somebody was paid off in there, okay? Very, very, very obvious. But it's not going to stop me from shutting my mouth. And if you put a gun in my head and pull the trigger, I don't care. I'm saying go ahead, do it. Because you know what? As soon as I die, I'm with Keithy. So you're not doing me anything wrong. I know. Anyway, yeah, it was really weird. I know. It was really weird. But anyway, that's truth. I will not shut up. This is all I found out. So these rehabs are run by people who, hey, I'm not saying you can't rehabilitate yourself because you can. You can, like the rehab guy, spend 24 years in jail, be a Hell's Angel, have DUIs. The other witness had DUIs, and they're taking them at their word. But the witness that was doing resuscitation on Keith was not allowed to say the guy was a 60-year-old, in her estimation, older Hispanic man driving a pest control truck because there was a fucking cockroach on it or a spider or something. She's not allowed to say that because that's, racist. Fuck you, my son's dead. And he's white, so you're being racist against him. I don't know what to say. He was right as to the curb. Yeah, no, I have video of my son going through the intersection. I want you to know this. I got video, and the police told the homeowner not to give me the video, but I got the video, okay? The police actually told the homeowner, do not give her the video. This is my son. It's not the police's son. It's my son. Anyway, I know I'm boring you guys. Thank you for listening to my Keithy story. I'm like one of those mothers who's mental. I've got the videos. Yeah, no, he gave me the video. Keith is going through the intersection. He is in the third lane. I forget if they call that lane number 1 or lane number 3. He's where the center meridian is. So there's 6 lanes of traffic. There is a yellow line, southbound traffic going this way. Keith is in the northbound lane on the center divider. That is where motorcyclists ride. We drilled it through Keithy's head. His dad did, actually. Keithy was in the correct lane, the third lane, correct. The correct lane for a motorcycle. He took off from the light there, and as he got up to that little intersection, as he was coming up on it, so the intersection's like here and Keithy's here, there is a black car, no doubt turning into the rehab house, that pulled out through that stop sign because the rehab also owns an office at the end of that street. Interestingly enough, where all of our signs went down. So I'm going to have to put more up because I'm a bitch like that too. Anyway, the car pulled out and Keithy saw it from the video. And you can see him make the lane change into the middle lane. So you got the lane facing oncoming traffic where he was. You got the middle lane where he went into. And so as he crosses the intersection, he's perfect. Even Stacy told me this. She saw the video first. Thank you so much for that, you guys. Thank you for that. Stacy saw the video because it was in police custody. So she did look at it. She wouldn't show me. She wouldn't cross boundaries, but she explained it to me, which was really good. She honored her job and she honored her friend, which was so great. And she told me Keith is upright on the bike. He's upright and he's going through the middle lane, right? So from that intersection, there are 1, 2, 3, the 4th house mailbox is the one he hit. It's like 200 feet. And they're like, it's actually 400 feet from the intersection. And I'm like, I'm going to go out and measure. So Bobby and I measured. Anyway, what happened is Keithy goes through there. And then suddenly, for no reason at all, he's just fucking the second house, okay, where the rehab guy was, that house, okay, that house. So it's what, 50 feet from the intersection. Suddenly, Keith is out of his lane and he's on the curb on the right side for no reason, just no fucking reason at all. No reason. Just, I know he was targeted. I know what happened. I know exactly what they did. They don't fool me and no one fools me, and I'll catch them. Even if I catch the wrong person, they're going to get punished for the right person. How about that? Anyway, there you go. So the problem is he was over on the right lane, and the guy in the rehab says, now listen to this stupidity. He says, your son was right there, right on the curb, like literally showing me the curb and saying Keith was in that little white line there on the curb on his motorbike. I saw him just 2 houses in front, right? And I'm like, why was he there? Tell me why. And the guy's like, I don't know. I thought it was weird. Yes, it's weird. You didn't give up your camera equipment. Why? Why did you not give that up when you could help? What were you doing, or what did you see? Or what did you see cut him off coming across the street doing a U-turn? You fucking asshole. Keith went right. You're not supposed to go right, but for some reason he went right, and it was just out of that camera's way. Anyway, Keithy was right there, and the guy's like, I could have high-fived him on the way by. You could have high-fived him? Is that what you say to the mother of a dead kid? Well, that's really fucking awesome. So if you could high-five my kid on the way by, and I asked you how fast you thought he was going, and you thought he was going 40 miles an hour, why is the fucking cop writing 100 miles an hour? Because you're saying something different, and that's not written in the statement, right? And then he says, the end of the rehab house, there's 2 rehabs together. At the end of his rehab part of it, he said Keith went off where the sign was, went over the driveway of the second rehab house and hit the mailbox in the house past that, and then just flew for no reason. He accelerated and popped a wheelie. The cop said that too. That was so ignorant to me because my son's leg was ripped off. It was partially amputated. So when the cop said to me, yeah, I heard he popped a wheelie, I was like, I'm going to fucking punch you in the face. Don't fucking say that shit to me. That's not what he did. If he grabbed the handlebars and the bike lurched up, it's because his leg was ripped by the metal part of the mailbox. No, we didn't have it. I almost put a dash cam in the car that George was driving because that was Keithy's car. No, that's what he said. And then one of the witnesses said to me, well, I heard your son was racing his friend, and you know, that's why it happened. I'm like, my son was not racing anybody. George was at the light, and there's no way George was racing Keith, period. He didn't even know what happened to Keith. He just saw the debris because he was at the light. So like 30, oh, I know what they were doing. It didn't work though. I was so numb, it didn't work. It didn't work. And then when I went, then they took Keithy's bike into the police tow. Here's a sneaky thing they do in Los Angeles. Sneaky thing, right? Cops starting rumors. No, they did say it. They said he did a fucking wheelie. No, you fucking asshole. The coroner's, it's not funny, but his leg was ripped off on the mailbox, partially amputated. I'm going to sound, forgive me for saying this, but he's already dead and he's crossed over. So it's just the physical body. But the inside of the femoral artery was ripped from the mailbox, okay? He was not making any decisions. He was completely, what do you call it? Adrenaline probably, and dying right then. He was not doing a wheelie or thinking of anything. He was probably just holding on to the bike, right? Who's making money off the tragedy? It's my son. I'll speak about him any fucking way I want. Thank you very much. Unless you're talking about the police. Anyhow, so Keithy could not make a decision to do a wheelie at that point when they said he did a wheelie. What could have happened is when his leg got cut, he could have held on to this, because he kept showing me this, and I did get visions of his hand, and he kept showing me this, and he showed me his brain would not move. Yeah, you do. You die. Well, you die almost. He died he hit the ground about 1 p.m. and he was dead by 1:16. So as soon as George got there, in fact, I think he waited for George. That was pushed up that hill, not popped a wheelie. Yeah, exactly. I know. Right. So, anyway, yeah, wait. So no, I'm laughing, but, yeah, no, it was terrible. But anyway, when the cop said that, I'm like, my son does not know. That son, Jason, can do a wheelie. Jason does wheelies. Keith didn't do wheelies, okay? Keith did not drive like Jason. Jason does wheelies. Keithy doesn't do wheelies. It's just ridiculous. I mean, Jason could do them. He doesn't, but he could. I know they should defund, well, not refund, defund. I was like, that's why I was laughing. The femoral artery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How was he doing a wheelie? How is it, you know, the cop's like, well, he should have dropped and rolled off the bike and whatever. I'm like, are you stupid? When I saw that coroner's report, my mind was like, are you fucking kidding me? He couldn't think anything at all. And the whole back of his body got caught on the mailbox. So the internal organs were coming out through the back is what that was. I forget what they called it. There's something when it comes out of the back. So there was no saving him anyway. There was no saving him. They tried, Melody, Robert, and Kimberly, the neighbors. But yeah, exactly. He died. Kimberly told me there wasn't much blood on the ground, but she thought it, yeah, oh my God, it was terrible. They thought, she thought that it got caught in his clothes. But what was so interesting is I got told so many, he had to go into shock. How would you not go into shock? My cousin, she's not little, but she is little. But anyway, she's an adult mom. But she told me that too. She said Keith had to be in shock because she got her foot cut off by a ride-on lawnmower when she was a kid. They sewed it back on, but she said she felt nothing. She was in complete shock. So, no, it's insane. It happened 3 days. I think the eclipse was on August 3rd in Aquarius in his 7th house in opposition to his sun, and Pluto in opposition to Mars. But here's the thing. I know somebody knows, okay? I know somebody knows. Keith was not racing anybody. He took off from the light. Bikes take off from the light. That's what they do. Yeah, no, he was already dead. Like by the time I got there, the coroner's tent was over him. But the police took his bike and they took it into the police impound, but they closed the case and blamed it on him. So they took the money from the bike. That was $500. And I had to wait till Monday. They charge you. And then the little bitch in the police tow yard, the little fucking bitch, and I'm going to call her that. She sat there so smugly and she's like, we don't have the paperwork. Well, I went into the officer that first handled it and he told me he sent it. In fact, he left a voice message, which I saved at 10 o'clock in the morning. Mrs. Bella, you can go over and get your son's bike. We'll release it to you or Jason, okay? So this little slut, and that's what I'm going to call her. There's no way she's that, but that's what a money bitch. She's sitting there. She's like, no, they never sent us anything. So meanwhile, they keep it for another day. So you know what I did? This is what I did. I got out my other phone. I dialed the officer on the phone and put him on speakerphone. And I'm like, yeah, this lady at the police tow says you did not send the paperwork for my son. I'm going to hand the phone to you and you're on speakerphone. And I gave it and she had to backpedal and the bike was released. That's what I did. That's what the fuck I did. That's what I did. Then the next thing that happened, and I'm just, because is because I had to phone the coroner's office and bitch them out. Do you know why? Because when I looked at my son's coroner report, they said that he was 5'9" with brown eyes. 5'9" with brown eyes. 5'9" with brown eyes. So I said, excuse me, coroner lady? Yes. So then I went to her manager. Coroner manager lady? Yes. My son is 6'4" with blue eyes, blue-green eyes. And she said, well, it's just a guesstimate. I'm like, well, do we have the right fucking person? Like, did I cremate the right fucking person? I know I did because I saw the body. Yeah, no, I know. So she said, here's what she said. She said, we just get one of those roller things and we roll it around the body. So obviously if you have a bike accident, your body's crinkled up and you could be 4 feet tall, right? So anyway, it's because his hips were broken and displaced, I think. But the brown eye thing pissed me off. And then she's like, well, it's just a guesstimate. I'm like, really? It's just a guesstimate. So he could be black. Which brings me to another thing. On Deanna's ex-husband's coroner's report, they put him as Caucasian. He wasn't Caucasian. Just saying, the coroner's office in LA, she looked at it and it said that he was white. He's not white. He's black. Seriously. And Keithy apparently has brown eyes, not blue, and was 5'9" and not 6'4". No, Deanna's husband was black, African American, whatever you want to call it. Why you put Caucasian there for? They literally put Caucasian on that. I guess it's a guesstimate. No, I'm serious. It had because her kid's father. That was the boat I was on. We did the burial at sea 2 weeks ago, so he passed away like 2 weeks before that. So they they put that on the fucking thing. Deborah, I was thinking of you today because a Joe was popping into my head. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of you this morning when I was cleaning my fridge for some reason really early in the morning. Anyway, I was thinking of you. So I think Joe was coming through to my head anyway at that time of the morning. So there you go. And I was thinking about what a kind soul he had. And I'm going to just say this to you. I have to say it because it's in my head right now. I'm being like smacked to say it. But I think your husband was the cops lie. I'm talking to you, Deborah, wherever you went. I think your husband was too kind a person, perhaps way empathic, and that was part of where his illness came from. That was kind of the impression I got this morning. That's what I wanted to say. And this comes from family and on back, not you, but others. But it was like at 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah. I think I'm talking to you, right? No, maybe I'm not talking to you. Maybe I have the wrong Deborah. Yeah. So anyway, but whatever. That's what I got for Deborah, whose husband is Joe. Yes. Anyway, please eat something. I had dinner. Wrong Deb? Probably the wrong one. Yeah, I was, but it was this morning. Anyway, it's the one with the husband Joe. That's what I got this morning. Wait, come back. It's probably the wrong Deb. Anyway, my point is they make black people white, not my ex-husband. No, not your ex-husband, your current husband. It's probably not you. It's probably the wrong Deb. No, not you. Sorry, another Deb. I'm like giving messages out here and I'm like, wrong Deb. Yeah, there were 2 white vans there. No, why? Did your ex-husband die? Did you want him to die? Oh, there's Carla. Hi, Carla. Carla, from my childhood, Carla. There you go. Yeah, I went, I know. I went on a rant. Yes, exactly. Because you're a mother, they make you out to be crazy. Oh, my God. Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, not you then, Deborah. It's another Deborah. I wasn't looking at last names, but yes, totally divorced. Well, good for you, not dead, but divorced. Not you dead, him dead. Okay, so that's scary. No, Joe. It's Deborah with a husband, Joe. My brain gets scattered. Anyway, it does get very scattered. But I went to school with Carla. So Carla is wherever Carla went. Yeah, I wasn't trying to rant, but yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, when you're looking at Deanna's husband, who is black, being called white on the coroner's report, but apparently the Los Angeles coroner's office says that it's just a guesstimate. So on the coroner's report, the asshole cop also mentioned that my son was going 100 miles an hour, which the fuck he wasn't. I had the bike inspected twice. Anyhow, I said to the coroner, this is not correct and should be changed. And she said, well, we'll testify to it in court that the cop said it. And I'm like, you people are fucking ridiculous. She's like, we're underfunded. Clearly. Underfunded, undereducated. See, they just say that. Well, then don't take the job, you stupid person. I can't. Yeah, it's just terrible. Anyway, long, boring story short, poor Keithy. But he was neither doing a wheelie nor racing anybody nor doing anything. He took off from the light and took off. That's what he did. But county workers have a high school diploma. I have no idea if they do. I have no idea. But I know. I couldn't stand it. But the good officer, because I went above the other one, but I have to go, you have to go above that. Like I actually have to go there because I got nothing to do now that my kid's dead. I actually have to go there and ask them why they would arbitrarily assign a speed to my son when they didn't have a radar gun and they weren't there, because if they were there, then they would be witnesses and they should have come forward. But since they weren't the fuck there, why would they arbitrarily guesstimate some fucking number when they have no idea what it is? Because that would not hold up in court. And so the fact that they do that is chaos causing and fuckery. Now, if you weren't kind of mother or come from a family that I come from, meaning I'm an aggressive bitch from Canada, if you're not that kind of person, right? If you are not that kind of person, you're going to believe what the cop said and you're going to go home that night and sleep and blame it on your son as a single vehicle accident, like he's some kind of a retard riding off the right side of the road, when I've got a video of him 2 houses before that and he's perfectly upright on the bike. So what happened? What happened? Yeah, I know. Canadian, right? Jersey girl. You right. Yeah, you guys are right there with us. But it's very fucking weird because whatever. Anyway, the way that you have to do, my kind of friend, exactly. No, you have to do it. The other way that you have to do it too, the other way that you have to do it to protect yourself, literally wear a camera on you. Literally. Yeah, it's horrible. It's just, it's a lot of people on here have lost children. A lot. It's so horrible. Yet I know Keith is going where we're all going. So I know that doesn't really bother me. It just makes me angry that he left right now. That makes me angry, but I have a strong faith. The rest of the family doesn't really. The rest of the family isn't necessarily, faith bound. They don't believe that. Like John said to me today, if you believe in God, I'm like, you're the dude that went to Catholic school. What do you mean if you believe in God? Yeah, the fuck I believe in God. And I didn't go to Catholic school, for God's sakes. Anyway, I was like, whatever. Yeah, I know we're in hyperinflation. I know they treat everybody great, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm so lucky. I grew up in a crazy ass family that was just insane. Okay. Meaning they said all kinds of things that I wasn't, that I was, and I was constantly dealing with fuckery, like this, that, and the other. So I've had so much fuckery that now I can actually get in your face. And even if I am crazy, it's not going to make me back down. You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever. But what I will tell you is that police tow yard, that little bitch needs to be fired for her stupidity, because she did have the facts and she was just playing little games, little head games. That's what she did. She decided that the mother of a kid on a dead kid on a motorbike who had to tow the motorbike home, she would fuck with that mother, but she didn't think I put the cop on speakerphone, which I did. I'm just going to do that now. I will videotape you, record you, fucking film you, and that's how I protect myself. So you should probably, that's why bikers have things on their helmet. That is why they do that, right? They do that. And I almost got one for Keithy, but yeah, I'm surprised. No, it's the cop impound. I can't. But the problem is, I am from Canada. See, I escaped. I'm probably being in a mental hospital. Yeah, of course. Oh, I film all the time. If you're talking to me, I'm recording you. I'm recording everybody now. I don't listen. I'm not, And like I told the police, I sent them the video recordings and I said, this is probably illegal and you're going to have to arrest me for this, because if I'm talking to a witness, I'm going to record it. Hear me clearly. Here I am. I'm going to record everything, and I'm going to record it because people lie and take back the shit they said. So I don't want to be called a liar, period. You can record. I have 2 phones. That's it. I have 2 phones. And if I have to, I'll put a recording device in my car. I'll put one in my house. I'll put one everywhere I go. I'll carry one. That's what I'm going to do. And if I can't record your ass, I'm going to say, excuse me, and I'm going to write it down, date it, and bring a witness. Deanna was my witness the entire time. Deanna was with me the entire time. Where a mic, come up with the road mic. Hello. Yeah, Deanna was there. Paige was there. Anytime I was with anybody, though, Deanna was listening. So there you go. Exactly. It's just ridiculous. You have to. These people are crazy. They're just crazy. They're crazy. I assume I'm being recorded now at this point, but I still fly off the handle at times. And it doesn't matter. What I said to the police, yeah, Deanna was the biggest help for me. You have no idea. I talked to her 5,000 hours a day because I just couldn't function. I fly, I fly off the handle like a crazy person. And people go, "You're so angry." I'm like, am I? Am I angry? Do I have any fucking reason to be angry? I mean, maybe not, whatever. Yeah, no, she was a witness and she wrote down shit and she sat right there. If I didn't ask her, did this happen? I'd think I was crazy, quite frankly. And she goes, "You know what happened? You called me," and she can remember the date. She can say this. It's like so great. But here's the problem that I said to the police. If you don't take care of it and investigate it, I have to do it. Oh, no, not that Deborah with the Joe. Not Joe. I have the wrong person. But cameraman Joe came to me and basically was kind of telling me he got sick because he took on everybody's shit this morning. If you know who you are, and he was so sweet. So I'm just going to say that because I got it mixed up. But still, he was here. It doesn't take back what he said. So there. Yeah. Well, here's the interesting thing. We are taught that the police are the authority. So we put our belief in the authority of the police, right? And if they don't do their jobs the way that they should, or any authority, even a doctor, you cannot don't go to the hospital. If you end up in the hospital, you're going to be taken, I don't know where, and you're not getting out. So exactly like doctors who died and left everybody authorities. I'm an authority on my life between me and God. That's who the hell I am. So that's who I am, and I answer to God. I don't answer to any of this shit. I mean, wasn't Anthony Fettuccini, you know who I'm talking about, right? This guy. Face covering guy. Wasn't he the authority? Isn't that guy the authority, right? Isn't he an authority? I mean, yeah, Fettuccini, right? That fucker. That hypocrite, that two-bit, duplicitous, Himmler child, not Italian, completely running Gestapo, Nazi, fascist, whoever, whatever. That guy. What about that guy? He's an authority. There he was all over the TV. Weasel Nazi. Fuck, don't even get me started. Right? And there's Julia Roberts. I just do that when I see her. She's fucking sitting there going, "Oh, we're so lucky to have you." Oh, there's Kelowna. "We're so lucky to have you." No, he's a liar. He made all the idiots, myself included, wear a face covering for a year. Now read the package of the face covering. Does not work against illness. Should be not used to prevent. And then he said, "Where to?" And there's Julia. She's like, "I'm just so excited with you. If you don't see the agenda, I can't help you." And if one more person like that, Jimmy, what's his name? Kimmel, and he says, "Get your prick because you might be affecting others." Here's what I'm going to say. Hopefully I make others sick because that's my mission now. You're not going to shame me. I'm going to agree with you. Oh, Chatham, Ontario. I'm going to agree with you. If you think that I'm going to get you sick with my perfectly healthy self, my low blood pressure, my proper eating, my exercising every day, my non-smoking and not drinking, then yeah, bitches, I'm going to get you sick. And hey, that's good on me. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say. Right? Mystic Pizza. Yeah, that one. Exactly. Mystic Pizza. Just saying. So when they tell you something and they try to shame you, I'm not going to be shamed by it. Unless you're going to put a vaccine out for herpes. I need that vaccine. I don't need that vaccine. People need that vaccine. I need a vaccine for obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and they've never been able to find a cure for that. They've never found a cure for that. And they've never found a cure for cancer in all these years, and they keep taking your money. What's that? But suddenly in 8 months, they've got a cure for the C19, right? Well, no, everybody, in fact, they say half the world has herpes. Where's the vaccine for that? Because that can affect babies when they're being born, right? Oh, you want pizza now? Exactly. But yeah, Mystic Pizza, but I'm thinking of the pedo pizza thing. But when you're looking at it, right? When you're actually looking at it, why do they not have a cure for cancer? Why isn't there a cure for AIDS? AIDS has been around since 82. Excuse me, where's the cure? Where's the cure? Oh, you can keep usurping money from us. Here's the problem I'm having right now. So everywhere I go, and I've got a problem with this. Where was I? I just forgot where I was. I was getting something and they're like, do you want to donate? They're like this. They got a cup. Do you want to donate to the blah, 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 whatever? And I'm like, no. And I'm right in their face and they kind of jump back. I will not donate. Where was I? And they had a shit. Oh, Sprouts. I was at Sprouts. Listen, Sprouts corporate office, Sprouts health food store, Los Angeles and probably other places. Sprouts. You all got a corporate office. If you're so concerned with donating with your high prices, then take your coworkers, your people, take your bonuses and you donate. Stop asking the average person to donate money. You're a corporation. You're a corporation. So you donate. Stop asking people who've been face covered, masked, out of work, lost their businesses. You corporate place who didn't have to shut down, you donate. And that goes for Best Buy, Ulta, Target, Walmart, Costco. You guys do it. You guys do it. I don't donate anymore. I'll donate to people in Magic Johnson. Yeah, he's cured. All right, sure. Did he have it? Did we see his test? No, because we're not allowed to ask for that. But they're allowed to ask you, have you been vaccinated? No, do you have AIDS? Next time someone says to me, did you get vaccinated? I'm going to go, can I see your pap test? Did you get a colonoscopy? Did you get your teeth cleaned? Did someone stick something up your butt with a camera? Did you do that? Because you should. Because you could be sick. Because that could happen. Because you could make me sick because you didn't get checked out. Because you could make me sick. In the fake world, the reverse world. You whack job. So can I see your pap test results? Did you have fungus? Do you have toe fungus? Can I see your toe fungus? Did you get checked for toe fungus? Because if you try shoes on in the store and you have a toe fungus and you're not wearing your socks, you could pass it on. Yes, I know it's a violation of HIPAA, but they seem to want to ask it. And I feel like saying, no, seriously what I'm going to say though, if someone asks me if I've had a vaccine, I'm going to be like, do you want to see my vagina? I'm using the word because it's so offensive, but that's what I'm going to say. That's what it's going to happen. And if they're not careful, I'll pull down my pants. You want to ask that? I'm going to show you my medical procedures. I will show you that I have had a pap test. That's what I'm going to do because it's none of your business what I've had or haven't had. And the fact that as a society, we're letting them do this is fucked up, isn't it? Yeah, I never took care of myself. Well, whatever. Sam Cooke, the singer. Yeah, Sam Cooke. A few people asked me that. Ew, yucky. But yeah, fettuccine, like that guy. And what's with these people? My eyes are so red from my mascara and I can't even look at red eyes. I can't wash it off. Well, I have to take my makeup off from here down. I cannot touch the eyebrows till they cement in. Yeah, well, no, it's so funny. Every time I cough and I'm in a store, I'm like, COVID. That's what I say. But fettuccine, when you look at it, yeah, pull a tampon out, right? Oh my God, that's a great one. That's a great one. I would do that. I have done that, but I've done that at, people I lived with when they pissed me off. But that's like when I was very young, whatever. Yeah, anyhow, yeah, that would be, it's like, you're going to talk to me? Well, I'm going to do this. That's what's going to happen. That was in the middle of anyway, horrible fight, all right? Anyway, yeah, no, they did that. And they are also telling people, they've got government officials telling people that they've got to get, herd immunity. First of all, I'm not a fucking herd. Take that word, take it back, shove it down your own throat, government people. Do not use the word herd with me and talk about me like I'm a cattle. You fucks, okay? You're fucks. Herd immunity. My sheep, cattle, donkey, what am I? You take your herd immunity and you turn around and you do it to yourself while you eat your words. Every time I hear that on TV, I'm like, shut it off. I don't want to hear it. I'm not part of a herd. Therefore, I'm not going to need the herd immunity, period. Okay? Period. So the fact that they talk to us like that is abusive in its premise. Yeah, Billy Boy. Oh my God. What was I just hearing about him? Oh my God, I just heard something. He took over something else. That little sweater wearing fuck. Right? Herd immunity was real. We wouldn't need to. Well, yeah, they want everyone to do it. They want everybody to do it, right? No, I'm saying the fact that human beings allow the government, I don't watch TV. I'm just saying when I'm walking by at someone's house or whatever, when I know herd immunity, when I hear that said, I'm like, why are people we're paying, public servants, calling us fucking animals? Why are you doing that? And by the way, if I was the PETA people, where are those fucking people? Hey, PETA people with your blood pouring on people, which is just a Luciferian. Remember the movie character? Remember that guy Spielberg? Where the fuck is Spielberg gone? Where is that guy gone? Where's his little cohorts of fucking, how am I going to say this? PEDOS. Because we know Spielberg is that, so don't support him. Don't support, what's his name? De Niro. They're not good actors. They just put out a lot of shit and raped a lot of people to get where they are. So that's where they went. But the movie Carrie, that's a sacrifice. The fire, the blood, the religion, the Bible, the mother's crazy. You know, come on now. Come on. Just think about it. Just think about it. So when they talk about herd immunity, we should be saying to these public fucking servants, Biden, Trump, Clinton, Obama, Bush, whoever else, they're public. Oh, Ashton Kutcher for sure. He's got that software for that. Caitlyn Jenner, all of them. You're fucking public. Well, Caitlyn's not a public servant yet. You're public servants, the presidents, right? So you're talking to your people about herd immunity. You're doing that? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing in our face, hidden in plain sight, mocking? Is that what you're doing? I think you're a herd, a piece of smelly herd. That's what I think you are. We're the fucking PETA people. These PETA people that would throw blood over people wearing fur coats and all of that. Where are you, PETA? I'm calling you out, PETA people, because they're experimenting on human beings. You have a problem with, wood frogs and the grass being injected with stuff to make sure we don't get allergies from our eye makeup. Where the hell are you for the people getting experimented on? PETA people. PETA. Where is PETA, you bunch of fucks? Come for me, PETA, because I want to know why you're not protecting human beings. Because if we're human animals, PETA people, then why aren't you doing it? Oh, PETA's in, yeah, they're politically incorrect. No, they don't want to help us. Bush, I know, Bush, right? They became too, I know, if I hear herd immunity, like I feel like writing all of these Congress people and go, stop saying herd immunity or I'm going to shove the word down your throat till you choke on it. And that's what I'm sending back to them every time I hear it. Honest to God. Sending it back and you will choke on it, herd immunity, you fucking fucks. Oh, Steven Seagal, rapist, raped his babysitter, fucked everybody else when he was married. A big dumb jerk, okay? According to them, allegedly for entertainment. Don't come for me. Anyway, but anyway, yeah. So Robin A's related. I didn't even. Husband said strong as fuck. Yeah, exactly. No, Deborah, son Joe. Okay, we're still on that one. The Center for Disease Control. Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, I do say it. Oh, Seagal is hiding in Steven Seagal. Okay, first of all, he's got that dumb look on his face, like that dumb look. Didn't he go marry the babysitter? Like, that's nice, ladies. Here's a clue. When you're married to a man and you get a nanny, don't make her young and cute. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Because apparently these stupid fucking people can't keep their hands off the nannies. Because didn't Arnold go for the nanny too? So maybe we should just have a guy nanny. But then Hollywood be sleeping with them too, people in Hollywood. But, I'm just, whatever. Yeah, whatever. What, I didn't support gay marriage? Or who didn't support gay marriage? Caitlyn? Who? Who are we talking about? Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, well, he was a sex addict, another weirdo. Doug Ford, another weirdo. Um, guys, yeah, well, this is what I find interesting. The closed women of the Middle East, the face covered women of the Middle East, I'm not picking on anyone's religion. I'm just saying all of this covering of the women in the Middle East is because the men can't control themselves. So the women have to suffer. How about this, men? If you're a loser that can't stay faithful, or you have to fuck everything you see, maybe you should do some soul searching and find out, why you're really here, and get out of your ego, you stupid fucking people, instead of reacting obsessively because you have a childhood wound or trauma and you're a baby and you can't deal with it. Oh, I know what it does. I'm assuming is that piece. Yes, if he just passed. Yeah, no, this, and then they're all covered like this and all the way down, because they may cause a man to lose his mind, and then you just have to rape her ass, and then the man will be in trouble. Who says that? Who says that? Yeah, well, America's not like that. So the fact that they put that over our faces and we fell for it, which I didn't fall for it. I knew that it wasn't whatever. Oh, I've got to, yeah, Mac Miller, I've got to put that up. I didn't even know they took it down. See, do you see how sneaky they are? Sneaky. Fettuccine, he'll never go to jail. We're never getting off this planet. Why are we here? Right? I know it sounds like a male problem, right? Small dick pit. Yeah, well, I was told by my new friend, who, by the way, I love, because you think I'm off the wall? Keeping's the same. So when two people meet that are just like the same in thinking, it's like, oh, that's very interesting, because we're both called crazy by our families and stuff like this. But anyway, he was saying the reason that they invert them. Now, remember, inversion is another word for switching. So what hangs on the outside goes in, inversion. So if you have a pee-pee and you push it in, it becomes a wee-wee, and it's a girl, it's inverted, right? So he's the one that told me a lot of these political people, but he did tell me who's the one that got caught with Watergate. Listen to me, I should know it. It just went out of my head, Watergate. Oh my God, what's Nixon? He said Nixon was brutal with kids because his, his eggplant was rather large. So they breed the elites, they breed them, the children of them. So Nixon had a big one, apparently, that he used with children, apparently. There's my nails. See the little flower on my nails? There. Me and Lila and Kenna are going to get our nails done for Lila's 10th birthday. That's right. We're all going to go do that together as a group. Okay, so anyway, people like Jeffrey Epstein, right? When they described him in the court papers, not allegedly, this was from the people that, had sex with him. He had a dollar store wig. Jeffrey Epstein apparently had an egg-shaped wiener, like a small egg. Now, what looks like a small egg? A clitoris. Am I supposed to be saying this on here? Am I going to get banned from YouTube because I'm using correct anatomy words instead of like baby talk? So if a clitoris were turned into a penis with hormones, it might look like an egg inversion. And I do not want to be part of any culture that says small or micro penises are a good thing. I'm just saying, I don't want to be part of that. I'm sorry, no, not gonna. So if a woman has a vagina and she transgenders herself and makes a penis, they take the skin from inside us and put it outside us, I guess, and put something in there like an implant, I think. I don't know. Somebody might have to correct me. But if they do that, stands to reason that maybe it's not going to be the same as somebody who's born with it, right? So make it big. Make it big or go home. Make it big. Exactly. But if you're doing a woman if you're doing it just with hormones, it stands to reason it would be small. And the elites want it to be small because their delicacy is children. Do you hear what I'm saying without saying it? You get it? I don't know. If you can't get it hard, get out. Just get out if you can't get it hard. Get out. No pressure. Get out. Oh my God, right? I know, right? Yeah, I don't know how it works really. I really don't know. There are people that really do get, I know, so I have some clients that have been transgendered and they went from male to female and, you know, whatever, they did their stuff and this was something that they wanted to do for themselves. You know, that's what they wanted to do, so it's fine. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about a culture. Now, when you look at Hasidic, I hope I'm saying that right, Jewish people, the ones that are, oh God, oh, Hasidic, but what do they call it? They call it another name too. When you look at them, look what they have their women do. Just humor me for a second. I don't understand the Orthodox. Thank you. I don't understand the reason behind it. So forgive me if I'm causing a problem with this, but they have the women shave their hair off and wear fake hair wigs. They can't have sex or see each other's body, so they do it through a hole in the sheets. They can't use the electrical on Saturday, so they turn it off. So this is some kind of other kind of strange, to me, thing. And so I don't know what the thinking is, but just understand if you come from an elite and yeah, baby general, yeah, well, absolutely circumcision. I did not do that to my boys, okay? My boys were left the way that God made them. That's it. I'm wondering if the Japanese shoe thing, the geisha girls, but I don't know if they're the ones that have the bound shoes. I'm wondering if that's what that was because they deformed their feet, remember? No, I didn't. I did not. I would never. Oh, I'm not Jewish, number one. So if it's a religious thing, it's not my religious thing. Would never circumcise my children, period, because it ruins their sexual pleasure. Well, whatever your choice is with your child, whatever your choice is with your child is your choice. My choice was when I saw my little babies, I wasn't going to let someone cut them because I remember they used to cut our clitorises in other countries to stifle our sexual pleasure. And if you'd have done that for me, I don't know what I would do half the time, right? I wouldn't be having orgasms. So, oh, don't feel guilty. You did what you did, and it doesn't mean he's not having sex. He's having sex, and it's okay. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, if they cut our clitorises, we don't have orgasms. And they were doing that to 13-year-olds in Africa, 13, to stop them from having sexual pleasure. What are you thinking? Because, like, besides cake, that's like a fun thing to do, right? I'm just saying. So they did it, and it's terrible. Maria thought it on her. Well, I think she's disgusting. Yeah, they still do in some religions, but let's see. Yeah, I didn't want anybody putting any kind of anything on my children when they were born. They came out beautiful and nobody needed to infect them with their shame around sex. And what kind of religion wants you? It's their religion, but I'm not of that religion. So I'll put it that way to you. I'm not of that religion. I'm not going to partake in their practices because I'm not of that religion. So why would I do that? I don't drink. You'd think I did, but I do not. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. And I got yelled at by people. They do still, yeah, let's see. Look up the bloodstained men. Oh God, what am I going to read when I read that? I just couldn't. I just wanted my little babies to come out and be babies without being traumatized on their private areas. You know? No, nobody's going to snip nothing on my woman parts. You know why? Because my vagina, here I go again. I'm going to get kicked off for sure. It's a fucking portal from the other side to this side because I give birth. So do all the other women. Men don't do that. Women are the portal for the soul to come through. Think about that before you bash women. Not you guys on here, but the people who do. We are a portal. My vagina is the portal. The 6 inches in there or whatever, the 6 inches in there, however long it is from the cervix out of the womb, is a portal from the other side. Figure that one. Women. I support women. No, we got a portal. We create. That's right. We create. And people don't. Our bodies are amazing. minus the cellulite. I'm just saying, okay? Don't yell at me. But we are amazing, and we are treated in our society. Do you know we have less rights? We have more rights when we're in utero than we do. Oh my God, your grandmother birthed 13 kids. That's awesome. We have less rights right now when we're out of the womb than when we're in the womb. I always uplift women. I hate cellulite. That's my one complaint to God when I cross over. Excuse me, what is with the cottage cheese on the back of my ass? Now it's creeping down my legs. Why? Why? Well, of course, you're still a portal even if you have a C-section. It's just a different doorway you decided to come out. It's because you are bringing the baby through. Without your womb, the baby can't be here. 11 kids, awesome. So, but woman, yes, that's interesting. Yeah, I know the foot-long necks, they stretch. I wonder if I could stretch my legs like that. Maybe we could get taller if we do that. How do they do that? They put those I must have been that in a past life because I literally can't handle shit around my neck. Yeah, I just did my embryo transfer. How exciting. I was going to the Grand Canyon, but Maya got called out on duty, so we have to reschedule. Yeah, little Maya got called away for Memorial Day weekend, the day before we were leaving. So we had to cancel our plans. That was very upset. I don't eat bread. I don't eat bread. Cellulite is caused by stress? Well, probably, yeah, I was probably murdered by somebody I married in a past life. Oh my God. Okay, oh my God, you reminded me. I like some bread. Oh, there's some really good bread out there, okay? So here's the thing. Here's the absolute thing. Facebook, okay, I put a picture of Keithy. Remember I was blocked for a month? Well, I was banned for a month or punished or whatever because, you know, I'm 5 and I haven't eaten bread in years. I don't eat oatmeal. I don't do that shit. I love carbs too, but I don't eat. I've been working hard. I know. Oh, Dan, I think Dan is a troll. Do we think that? Where is this? Where is he? There. Okay. There you go. We reported Dan. I don't know. Whatever he's saying. Anyway, I get sick of looking at it. But, okay, so I was kicked off of Facebook for a month, right? Because of the CNN thing I put on with the head of the CDC saying about where the crotch 19 came from, right? So, yeah, he's a closet fan. It's probably a family member of mine again. Yeah, so I was in Facebook jail for a month. And then I got out of Facebook jail and I was never going to fucking post again because I don't like being controlled by a little fascist who won't let you say shit. Like I post a CNN thing with Anderson Cooper asking, like, I don't know what to say about that, but like, I'm not making that up. Like that's on your mainstream news. So I just posted that, right? Oh, look, somebody wants to take me on a date. That's awesome. That's great. But anyway, yeah, I just don't eat oatmeal, but I don't know why. But yeah, the Facebook guy. So then I went on Facebook yesterday and I posted this. I'll show you. I posted this last thing of Keithy. This is what I posted because this was a year ago. And look, and then it's got Keithy's little face. See his little face? So that was 1 year ago, right? I posted that. Do you know they banned me another 30 days? It goes against community guidelines. I'm banned. People were telling me, some lady was telling me that I got kicked off. Yes, that's the video. I got kicked off for that. It goes against community guidelines. I literally just got back on and the first thing I posted, they took me off. Okay, you're my best friend in my head too. But there was a lady on there that said that she had cancer. Her cancer came back, and that when she crossed over, she wanted to find Keithy and tell him, you know, whatever she was saying. I wanted to reply to her, and now I look like an asshole, but I can't reply. So then I went on my other page and they blocked me, right? And then I went on another one and had to post. I posted under Keith saying I've been blocked. No, there's nothing wrong with that video. It literally got shut down. I snapped a picture of it, what they said. And it was June 2nd, I posted it. And there's something fucking... And then I emailed Facebook. And yeah, look it. You can't post in groups. I tried to post on Keithy's group. You can't post... To prevent any misuse, we've temporarily restricted your ability to use this feature on Facebook. You can try again later. You can't post in groups right now, yesterday. Then, where did that go? Where the hell? It's probably on this phone. Well, anyway, let me see if I can go on. They literally told me on June 2nd, and the only thing I've posted in a month is what I posted of Keithy, and they did that. So I was like, really? Because it's my son, number one. Number two, don't fucking tell me what I can and can't say. When someone dies and you tell them to go tell them. Wait, I didn't even did that. Anyway, I don't even know. Whatever they did, let me try to post on it again and I'll show you. And it pops up. Oh, I can't even get in there. Anyway, it pops up. I'm looking at your video right now on Facebook. Look underneath and it'll say Keith Bella because I posted as Keith. I made another account and I posted as Keithy saying I can't post on here because the poor lady, I wanted to say to her, oh my God, are you okay? What happened? And now I look like a fucking asshole. I have no idea. They just banned me. I got banned from Facebook. They asked for my ID. Oh, God. Fuck those guys. The video is, yes, it's under, but I can't post on it. I cannot comment to your comments on my son's video. Do you see what I'm saying to you? I cannot comment. Oh, my God, they asked for my ID, too. Why are they asking for ID? What does that even mean? What does it matter? I got people, you know what? On Instagram, I got people pretending to be me. And these 7 years without, oh my God. Yeah, that's not on you though. Yeah, for years, I got people trying to fake to be me and they won't take them down. They tell me they're not doing anything. So it's reverse world, cockamamie bullshit. Crap. Yeah, I don't know if Hillary Clinton's dead. Did you kill her? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I should delete it. Yeah, Keithy had beautiful eyes, didn't he? Yeah, oatmeal kind of makes me gag too. Yeah, I've been in jail. I literally went on one thing and posted Keithy because that video was from like May 1st of last year. Excuse me. So I posted Keithy's picture and they cut me off within 3 seconds. Yeah. I should rent a, yes, I heard about that in Florida. You know, something my son wants to know, can we come, probably we could come back as a dog. I think we could actually. I know that some dogs seem very human to me. Yeah, I know. YouTube does nothing. Facebook does nothing. Instagram does nothing. Nobody does anything. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you just said about Keithy. But anyway, I like to be a cat. My cat is right next to me. Yeah, I have no idea what's with them, but they just literally blocked me for that. It's all about repression. I don't believe in repression, so you're going to have to kill me again. And I'm going to keep saying that in people's faces because people keep complying. And, oh, your cat plays fetch. That's so cute. People keep complying. And do you need an ID for Facebook but not to vote? Probably. Yes, you probably do need an ID. People come back as horses too. I'm sure they do. Horses are real smart. We don't come back as animals. I don't know if we do or not. I've seen human spirits in animals, so I don't know how that happens. But yeah, Keithy was so cute. I'm not yeah, well, they want your ID so they can clone your ID and give it out to everybody, and then you'll have like 400 people under your name. That is stealing your identity from Facebook. Um, yeah, so let's see, we don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we do or not. I really don't know. I don't really know much of anything, to tell you the truth. I just know my experience. But yeah, wild horse would be great. I don't want to come back here though. Like literally, if I have to come back here, I'm going to slap the shit out of somebody. Like if I forget why I crossed over and why I went back, I don't want to come back. Like I do not want to come here. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here. Nobody should be here. Nobody should be here. Yeah, there's tons of fake Sloan Bellas out there. And then they won't verify me on Instagram. They're like, no, you don't need to be verified. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's great. I'm like, whatever. Exactly. I don't want to come back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, San Francisco. Let's see. I hate it here. Never coming back again. I really hope I don't. And I was talking to my friend and I was saying, I'm getting really sick of it, but it's probably me being a baby soul and I don't know much. But when they keep saying, you bring everything in, you cause everything to happen to yourself, I'm like, like what if you're a little baby and somebody runs your ass over and did you want that or did somebody else want that? I don't know. I just don't think we have that much control over creating our entire whatever. I just don't. Yeah, that's such bullshit. You're right. I think we are in hell. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, it's a zero planet. Oh, isn't it? What does being born? I don't know what being born prematurely, except that you jumped in quicker. Maybe you like the energy better astrologically at that time frame, perhaps. I really do believe we're in hell. Purgatory, hell, punishment. Yeah. I don't want to come back. Oh, don't tell me I'm an old soul. I'm coming back. No, I choose not to. Like, really, I don't ever want to come here again. It's not, there's this, I can't understand people wanting to be here to begin with. Some people are like, oh, it's so great here. And I'm like, is it? Is it really? That's nice. I feel trapped. I think I am trapped. That's what I think. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen I don't even know. We have a choice. I don't know that we have a choice. I do not know that. I know my mentors and my friends, they tell me we have a choice. I don't feel like I have a choice because, again, I'm going to say it to you. If people have a choice and they live in Haiti and they are naive to the fact that they have a choice, what is the fucking point? Like, I'm just asking. If you're going to starve to death on the ground in Haiti or Africa, what is the point? And why do we want the physical body? Like, if you've ever been raped, why are we coming to a planet? See, I feel there's error in this thinking, but then that might be my error. Why are we coming to a planet if you've ever been raped and you're in a country where they rape and beat you, cut off your arms, punish you, whatever, Syria, wherever, Pakistan, all of that, okay? What are you learning from that? What are you learning from that? Because, oh, your soul wanted to learn. What the fuck did my soul want to learn by being murdered? I have an almost murdered. Well, there you go. What is the point in that? Except that you pick the wrong person. You pick the wrong like your point would be you wouldn't date a person that almost killed you again. But here's the thing. Sometimes in those abusive relationships, you're actually caught way off guard in an abusive relationship. So how is that your control to do that? And even you're probably hiding in the closet going, I want to get out of this relationship, but you can't get out of it. And you almost end up killed. So, okay, there's April. Hi, April. April hiding under a different name. Thank you. Oh, Princess the dog. Thank you for that. Yeah, no, I think they want us trapped here too. And I think they like us in pain. I'm not in pain anymore. I'm not in fucking pain. I'm in challenging mode. I challenge you. Abusers will sucker punch you. Oh, every time. I challenge people who want me to be in pain because I'm going to laugh my ass all the way off the planet. You come for me, I'm going to fucking laugh. Nothing bothers me. That is the one thing I learned from Keith's death. I don't fucking care. I don't care what you do, what you say. It's irrelevant to me. You want to do this, that, or the other? Fucking do it then. Nobody cares. I do not care. So you can't scare me. You can't intimidate me. You can't do shit to me, especially after Keith, because I have no fear. You already killed my child. So what are you going to do to me? Kill me? Good. Kill another child? Whatever. We all die, right? Kill my husband? We all die. Whatever. Anyway, I mean, geez. I mean, I don't want that to happen. But what I'm saying is, what are they going to do? Wait, what? Hold on. Go back. Go back. Wait, is so-and-so is stupid about the shot. What's that mean? She wants the shot? The prick? Yeah, I can't. It's not my job to tell you what to do or not to do with your own body. Yeah, I can't. It's no, let's see. Why do people commit suicide? Clearly because they hate the fucking planet. Well, I feel a lot of times they're tricked into it too. Shock tight, yes. I feel like they just want to keep us as slaves with fear. Yeah, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid to die. That's why they tell you, you're either here or you're in heaven. That sounds crazy. You're not either here or in heaven. There's so many other things. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking to about the VACCINE, but yeah, I'm not going to encourage anybody on this channel to put anything in their body they don't want to. And if you want to, that's up to you too. You do whatever the fuck you want to do, and I'm gonna do me. I'm not here to give you medical anything or tell you anything. Period. That's up to you. I'm not doing it. So me personally, I'm not doing it, but I don't do anything medically anyway. So that's not what I'm gonna do. Meaning I'm no medicine, none of that. I'm just not gonna do it. If they want me to do it, I'm not doing it. Thank you. Kill shot. Enough said. Yeah, I don't think it's up to anybody. I don't think it's up to a politician, you know, whatever. You choose for you what's best for you. You do whatever. I'm not here to convince anyone to do it or not do it. You do. Fear is like paying a debt that you don't ever. Yes, exactly. I'm not afraid. Since Keith died, look at that. What is that? Popping up. Soon I'm going to have to put sleeves on a full snowsuit. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but I don't know what to say. Unfortunately or fortunately, I love Black Sabbath. Yep, Michael Jackson, Black Sabbath, Queen. I'm really sorry. That's it. Yes, I think walk-ins are real. I do think the soul can step out during drug abuse. Absolutely. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I'm going to tell you what I do. I don't care what you do. Do what's best for you because you have to live with you. So most of the people on here probably think somewhat a little bit Bay City Rollers. Exactly. SATURDAY night. Okay, I'm over it. Yeah, Queen. I love Queen. Oh my God. Are you kidding? I love it. But I'm not here to convince. I don't know why anybody would try to convince their people to do something or not do something. I want you guys to be at peace in your heart, to know that we all die and that it's okay. And if we all die, why are you all running to get the prick in the arm? Because you're going to die anyway. And if you didn't get herpes, then you're probably fine. If you got herpes, you lived. Most people didn't get AIDS, so you're fine, right? Thank you for this, you guys. So you're fine if you didn't get AIDS. You could have lung cancer. You probably could have diabetes, heart disease, or whatever. You could, I didn't like Pink Floyd at all. Sorry, don't yell at me. But anyway, I don't think it's up for anybody to tell anybody what to do. Stripper name Vax. Yeah, right? Or, but yeah, ACD. Yeah, I do like Aerosmith too. Yeah, I don't know why a psychic would feel the need to tell people to do that or not. I feel the need to tell you that we all die and that, I'm not afraid of anything because I'm healthy. And if that's my way of dying, then that's my way off the planet. So I'm in it to win it. So if that's my way off the planet, I'm like, bring it on. Just do it. But yeah, so Metallica, sometimes not. Well, a lot of people are afraid to die because they don't know. I mean, we're all going to die, so you can't be afraid of it, really. I mean, we all do it. No one's living. They think they're living. That's what they're trying to do. Yeah. All I know is I'm healthy. That's what I am. I'm healthy. So it's a transition. Yeah, it's a change. Yes, Alice in Chains. Absolutely. Yeah, you can't fear it. I mean, I didn't fear it. I just don't like to go through the grief. Like, I don't like to go through the grief. That's it. Yeah, I'd like to punch little Billy in the face. Bop. I'd like to punch that guy in the face. Oh my God, right? Oh my God, right? Sloan, my brother was in. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Oh my God, right? Yeah, I don't know what to say. They don't, I know, Crazy Train is the best. I also like Rod Stewart, things like that. Yeah, Billy Goat, Billy Fuck, Billy Sweater Boy, little Billy Sweater Boy. Hi, I'm Billy Sweater Boy. I wear a sweater because I'm trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince you that I'm a good guy and I wear a sweater because I'm a decent guy. I don't wear a suit. I wear a sweater and I get a really bad haircut so I can look like one of you, even though I'm a woman. But I do that. Yep. Exactly. Grief. Yeah, the grief is a bad. No, I don't like Stevie Nicks at all. Sorry. The grief is the worst part because I don't have my Keithy and I don't know if we were cool when he died, so I don't know. So, like, if you aren't, whatever, it's just sad that way, but Michael Bolton, no, I just can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't square a square. No, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Pearl Jam, sometimes. I do like Michael Jackson a lot. I'm sorry. I do, which is terrible. I like his music, actually. I like the Jackson 5. I'm kind of a Motown person. My abuser told me he hopes I get C19 and I die quick. Tell him, if he told you that, tell him, sure, whatever you say. God's in charge of that, not you. Just saying. Yes, in excess, absolutely. Yeah, I just don't like Stevie Nicks. There's nothing about her that I like. Yeah, I don't like what Michael Jackson did either. Duran Duran. Yeah, there's so many bands I forget. Yeah. Marvin Gaye, I love. Steely Dan sometimes. Chris Cornell, of course. Of course. Yeah, for the third. Wait, Michael was found innocent for the third time. Yeah. I can't go with that. I can't go with that. I can't go with that. Okay, move to New York. I'm visiting. Oh, there's tons. Look up. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for the look at. Oh, itchy. Okay. Good hiking. Look up 6-pack of peaks. Do Mount Wilson, Mount Baldy, Gregonio, San Jacinto, Marion Mountainside. What other ones? Oh my God, there's so many. There's so many. No, I didn't live in Seattle, but I've been to Seattle a lot. People got to stop asking me for readings. I'll post when I'm reading. That's what I'll post. Michael Jackson was definitely stunted. I don't feel he was innocent at all, but that's me. I really don't. That's just me. But also, he's part of that whole culture, right? Yeah, don't check for a while. I know you guys check, but I don't have a waiting list. It's not about a waiting list. I will only read when I can read because I just don't want to read if I don't want to read. It takes a lot of energy and whatever. It doesn't matter. Because people are like, I know you're really booked. No, I'm not really booked. I'm just not taking anybody. I don't even play that game. So we all understand that. I don't do that. Some people like to say they're booked in a year. I'd rather die than say that. I'm not booked for a year because I would never book for a year because that's absurd. I will book. I usually just read on the days I want, right? So that's what I do. That's what I do. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I can do. Yeah, I can only do what I can. I mean, sorry. And, whatever. It is what it is. Lauren Hill is a stoner. Well, half the world are stoners. So I did have salmon for dinner. I did have salmon. Yes. Yes, she did. I did have salmon. Let's see. Imagine a year. If it's, a lot of these psychics like to book like that and then like to show that they're busy. I don't care if you think I'm busy or not. That doesn't mean anything to me because I've done this work for 38 years. So that's what I've done. Having said that, why would you book a year in advance? Like what Moonstone is great unless you get your period or you have female stuff. That's a problem. Yeah. So anyway, but if you booked a whole year, like you'd have to work for a year. I can't commit to that. Really. I can't. Do you ever notice with Britney Spears that I tweaked my neck, sleeping weirdly. Oh yeah, the plates in your neck. How do they get your neck up like that? I might want to try that. Like maybe I should do that. What do? They stretch it? That might be fun though. Like you could look really, but yeah, they got those weird long necks. I wonder what that's about. That's like a Taurus fetish, the neck, right? Exactly. Let's see. Older man in the white truck. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably twofold with Keith, but I'm going to find out. The Go-Go's. Yeah, I like the Christina Aguilera. I got to admit it. Bono, I just despise. I'm sorry. I just despise. Stoners, everybody's a stoner. It makes your neck weak. I'm quite sure it would make your neck weak, like that, because it's up high on stilts like a giraffe, right? The Anaki. Oh, that's a good take on it. Yeah. Wait, I make tinfoil packets. I mean, cook. Oh my God. I just missed that. Okay, Slayer and Free Britney. Oh, that's another thing. Britney used to have a very powerful voice, and then they made her sing like a little girl. You remember that? Like a little girl, right? Do you remember that? Why did they do that? Why did they make Britney talk like this? Why didn't they let Britney be powerful? Right? Right. Because men like baby talk. Why do we like baby talk? Why did the porn industry in the 70s, I'm just going to say it, want everybody shaving off their pubic hair? What does that look like to you? Children is what it looks like. Looks like children. But now men, everybody's like, got to do everything because you got to, look like whatever. Yeah. There you go. Because men like baby goo-goo talk. Because men are stupid? I mean, who likes baby goo-goo talk? Like, okay, whatever. Why would a real man want to hear... Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because they want little girls to talk like this. Anna Nicole did that too. They want you to talk like that. It's ridiculous, okay? My dog likes baby... Well, your dog is... Your dog is a dog. Deal killer. Yeah. I mean, if you're stunted and you're talking like that, I can't deal with you. I was talking to my husband about you yesterday. Tell him, hi, I'm insane. Tell him this is what women in their 50s do. They go nuts, okay? Tina Turner. I like Tina Turner. She didn't talk baby talk, right? Babies like it. Of course, babies like it. But, I feel Anna was programmed, actually. I feel like she was MK Ultra, mind controlled, whatever. Pat Benatar, I don't think she ever talked in baby talk. Porn extract its price. Oh, it does. Dominatrix talk. Dominatrix talk is more fun because it's probably a little bit more aggressive. Tina Turner, picture. Okay, I'll look. Baby talk, Kim Kardashian. They all talk stupid. Paris Hilton, baby talk still. Yeah, that's just like, you're 40 years old, stop with the baby talk. After I don't give a fuck, right? I don't care. I actually love my man voice. Excellent. I love your man voice too. Yeah, well, Anna Nicole had a series of things that happened. A lot of celebrities are changing their genders. Of course they are. Because that's what they do. I love George Michael. He didn't baby talk either. Yeah, the baby talk. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm hoping, you know what I'm working on? I'm really working hard on this. It's kind of hard though, because I'm a Leo. So it's very hard, but I'm working on just becoming a spiritual being and getting ready to leave the planet. So I'm not going to worry about earthbound things. I'm trying. Involve my man voice. um, oh, that anime shit. What is that? Yeah. Right. Stop the baby talk. Def Leppard. Yeah, I do like Def Leppard. I'm a woman and I have a deep man voice. Excellent. No, I can never consider. Wait, I dismissed that. My status on booking anything is I'm just too tired to work right now. So I will work when I need to pay bills. Other than that, I have no investment in working. Although when I do my videos, that's working. And then I have other work I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the brows turned out good. I'm trying to improve my psychic gifts too. So I don't feel psychic anymore. Let's see. Tequila. Wait. According to, Tila Tequila. Well, yes, she's right about that. She's right about a lot. What is with that Baldwin chick? She's just making old Alec in his 60s baby machine. She keeps doing that, right? She keeps making those babies. Like, what did she have? 6, 7, 3, 5? 5, 6, right? Have you looked at any vans? My mom and I are always searching. Yes, well, I'm looking at vans. I'm also now, because I've decided, as Kenna put it, to become a cult leader. I was talking to Kenna and she said she will join my cult. It's not a cult though. So I was looking at property in the mountains, but not with a house on it because I can't afford that because I don't make that kind of money. But I just wanted to buy land, maybe like an acre. Why? Because I want to live in a trailer. Yes, now I'm that person. I'm going to grow my hair long, put it up. Kenna's like, we can all wear white in your cult. I'm like, it's not a cult, Kenna. I'm adopted too. She wants a cow and we want chickens. I say we. Before Keithy died, I wanted to do this, but I wanted to put on like little trailers. Like Kenna and Jason could have had a trailer. Keithy could have had a trailer. Johnny can have a trailer over there. I get my own trailer, and my trailer has cameras around it, and you can't come in my trailer without the secret code. But anyway, that's not going to happen. We can wear cornflowers and stilettos. There you go. Are we wearing booty shorts or longer skirts? I don't know. I should dress like a pixie there. Anyway, I'm looking for a piece of property, and we need chickens because... Yes, Sasquatch too. We need chickens because they lay eggs so we could eat. It has to have water to be right. I know. I'm looking up in Idlewild. I found a place that was already, it's not a place, it's property. And they're pretty inexpensive. Well, they're not inexpensive, but you could put something like 10,000 down on the property and then you could move there on your property. I'm in California. You can come to my cult. It's not a cult. I'm not doing a cult. Kenna just said it, but it was a funny joke, right? Anyway, is the U.S. going to flood on us? Probably. Floods all the time. But what I wanted to do, yes, community. I wanted to grow corn. I wanted to have tomatoes. I need to have blueberries. I don't know how I'm going to get salmon to live there if there's no river. But I wanted to have that and just have a trailer. And that's actually what I want to do. So I'm thinking if I take the money for the trailer and invest it in the property, I can at least take my sleeping bag out there and sleep on my property and start mapping it out. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. And this is what I want to do. So there. Yeah. See, you guys are using the word cult. No, it's a joke with Kenna. I go, it's not a cult. And then I go to John, you want to join my cult? And he goes, I don't do cults. I'm like, well, you are Catholic. Don't hate me. It was a joke, kind of. Anyway, yes, Big Bear. Well, Big Bear's got some property. I think it's more expensive, though, in Big Bear, quite frankly. There's Lake Arrowhead. There's Big Bear. There's Mount Baldy has some places. But I actually was looking towards Idlewild because I love San Jacinto so much. So that's what I was thinking. And then it was funny because then some people are like, go out towards Palmdale. I'm like, I can't, I won't, I'm not. And they're like, but the land's flat. I'm like, do I look like I want flat land? Then I was out by Angeles Crest today, driving around looking for property with no house on it because I can't afford a house. I can only afford land. So I don't fucking care about the house. I just want to camp in the land. And anyway, you can always build later on. Yes, popcorn for the campfires. We'll make s'mores too. But actually what I want to do, yes, homesteading, exactly. That's exactly right. And I want to do like weekend getaways where people, you can get those tents though. They have those tents with the wood floors that you had at summer camp. Like I could actually do that. I could do that. Oh, school buses, empty chickens. How cute. How cute. That's what I want to do. I think I want an acre of land, but I'll take that, whatever. If I could find some weirdo land that like was hardly buildable, a little bit buildable, but had trees and forests, I'd buy that land. And pan for gold. We could do that too. Yeah. Well, water and plumbing. The one place I looked at up in Idlewild was already plumbed for water. So it had water. It did have a septic tank, and I guess they knocked some buildings down, and it had electricity. So it had the important things. Otherwise, you have to dig a well. I've done that before growing up. So we built a cottage and we had to dig a well before we built the house. So that took 3 weeks to find water underneath. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But I definitely want chickens because I like chickens. They're my friends now. So, and we could look for rocks. And yeah, I know that's what I want to do. I could get a manufactured building. Yeah, I need a porta potty, but you know what? Really, quite frankly, whatever. I can find water. Yeah, we could find water. That's what we could do. Crystal mining. Exactly. We can do all of this. Disconnect from society. That's what I want to do. I can't stand this anymore. So I feel like I need my own land and water because they're going to jack the water up, That's what they're going to do next. Look for geckos, geodes. They said geckos, metal detectors. You guys are full of stuff. That's what I want to do. I would drive back into town to do my nails. I didn't say I would not do my nails. I would drive back into town. Ooh, Kamloops. I could go to Kamloops, but I'm not getting the shot to go back into my home country. Wait, I put X's name and mother's name in the freezer to stop bashing me for custody. It didn't work. Did I do something wrong? Okay, well, how long did you... Sorry for laughing. Pardon me. How long did you wait to see if it worked? Just keep it in the freezer and freeze it. Just freeze their energy. Send it back to God. Say another prayer. Put it in again and say, I'm giving this to God to do with as he wills, but let it happen. That's what you have to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Wait, I am going back to, I am a hippie. I'm just a made up hippie with makeup and nails, but, oh God, did you send me? I just missed that. Wait, what? Ugh, what is my head? My head is spinning. Okay. Why do I know? Oh, I got you. You're his neighbor. You sent it. Okay, I got you. I'm like, where do I know that name? My head is so... Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Excuse my swearing. I have to answer this. Ugh. God, honest to God. Okay. Anyway, I can't talk about that right now. I will look at that, but that's what we're going to do. A community of hippies. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh. Anyway, somebody's on cocaine, y'all. I'm getting these messages. I'm like, God bless it. Stop with the drugs, you little bitches. Okay, I said it. I said it. I'm going to calm down. Okay. I'm just getting these texts. I get texts from people and I'm like, ooh. Yeah, well, we'll find out, won't we? Let's see. Oh God, something about your 19-year-old son. What happened? People got to just stop doing drugs. Camping and crystals. That's why I got to get away from this phone. Okay. What a weirdo. I'm sorry. Just say no. Just say no. That's so weird. I'm probably going to have to go in a second. I'm in hell. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I think I might have to go. I might have to go. We got some crazy we got to intervene with. We got some fucking crazy. Yes, I should fucking ignore people. Oh my God. Okay. Can good people do bad things? Probably. Planet Hell. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to raise our vibration. I don't know how to do that. No, I'm okay. No, this is just a client calling me. Sometimes people call me when they're, sorry, my power thing. Sometimes people call me when they're doing stuff, and sometimes I've got to take a call because that. I know many people on cocaine. What are you talking about? Half the world's on cocaine. Half of them are on weed, more than half. Half are on cocaine. Half are on, thank you for the compliment. Is medical weed okay? I suppose. I mean, if the government's regulating it, ask yourself, is it okay? I don't know. Oh, rainbow sherbet. I'm going with you and your granddaughter. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, raise your vibration. Sherbet raises your vibrations. Yeah, I just redid the stuff today. I just redid it. Everyone thinks coke is normal to do. They're such fucking idiots. I mean, I have a dead stepson for that. So when I hear that kind of shit, I get so pissed off because I buried a person who thought coke was okay. I'll just do a little bit more after I've sobered up so that I can have a heart attack and die. I've honestly had enough. Like coke and alcohol are the worst. Weed makes you still, like, have you ever argued with a person on weed? Have you ever argued with a person on weed? I'm like, oh my God, shut up. Cake is good. Coffee raises my vibration. Yeah, I'm too anxious. Oh, I jump out of my skin. I jump out of my skin being around the people on coke, whatever. Anyway, y'all, this is my rant. Oh, an owl is a good message. I saw a coyote at 10 o'clock in the morning going down the street, Los Angeles, like out on the sidewalk. What? I was like, hey, what are you doing? I don't know if smoking pot is bad or not. That's up to you. But if people who do anything two baby owls, those are like great. Whippets, right? Who the fuck does whippets? Oh my God. Okay. That's so weird. Who does whippets? Who does whippets? Do you know what that is? When they whip out of the whipped cream can and they do that? You have coyotes too, hummingbirds, so cute, but who does whippets? Put the whippets down. I know, coke is passe and boring. Wait, doesn't consuming animals absorb karma? It probably does. I'm still going to eat salmon though, so I guess I'll be punished more than I'm being punished here when I cross over for eating salmon. Because I'm being punished here, so I don't even know how I got here. Maybe it was from eating salmon. Oh, meth is a bad drug too. Oh my God, meth is so bad. Because coke isn't for rich people. That's what Whitney said. No, crack is whack. She was doing crack too. Ultimately, they do. I think coke is cheaper now. Heroin kills them. Yeah, this is weird. I just meet Roadrunner Road. Don't say Dental Dam. I can't go down that road. Pills, hair. It's all bad news. I don't get what they're doing. Fentanyl is a huge problem. Bigfoot's here. Awesome. Meth and heroin. It's all terrible. All right, you guys, I'm going to run. This was a ridiculous. I did the Keith update in the beginning, and then whatever. Thank you for listening to my rant. I love you guys. Yeah, it's mostly fentanyl. That's exactly right. Coffee is a drug. I'm an addict of coffee. I admit it. I admit it. But, you know, sorry. I admit it. Okay, peace out, you guys. It ruins lives. Oh, believe me, whoever said it on here, one of you said it on here, canned air huffers, nail polish huffers, paint huffers. Stop with the huffing. Stop with the whippets. No huffing. Hello. What was I going to say? Oh, God. Honestly, I'm reading these texts and I'm like, stop doing drugs. Okay, so here's the thing. Wait, what's the other one? Oh, I forget. Anyway, thank you. I'm trying to do the astrology book now. Thank you guys so much for listening to my rant on my Keithy. I'm really trying not to talk about it, but apparently I can't do that. And I must go. I must go anyway because I'm getting these texts and I can't keep looking. So I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you all. Have a happy, I'm going to start doing that. That is what I'm trying to get in order now. But I'm schizophrenic kind of and can't get everything done. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys. Peace out, everybody. Let's try to raise our vibrations. I'm going to start with myself. I'm going to start with myself. Do whatever is best for you in your life because I love each and every one of you. However you live your life, I'm happy that you're living your life that way. Bye, you guys.